wasn't gonna do some like
Get married in another
ceremony.
country.
Oh my God!
No, my dad, no.
Oh shit!
I cannot be bringing home babies out of wedlock or babies out of like some, because I have some friends of mine who did like, no offense to anybody, but here in Atlanta we got some, YNs that claim Muslim, and
Yeah.
they'll lead girls down.
Not the YN Muslims is crazy.
I mean, they.
Muslim.
It's just it's not the Muslims I grew up with overseas. Over here in Atlanta, it's a little different. It's a
She
little.
said the YN Muslims.
Yeah,
That's what she said.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's what we got.
Yeah, but Muslims actually been grabbing the youth pretty heavy in the black community.
Yeah, and so they'll get these young girls to go along with the kind of like jump the broom kind of thing without the court getting involved, and it's just a bunch of mess later on. So no, that wouldn't work for me. I need the paperwork. I need you to be serious. I need it to be like a marriage certificate that I can show my father. Like, no, that wasn't gonna work for me.
I need the paperwork.
So Smell the Roses, given that you said that, the right man comes up, everything works out, you gonna sign a prenup or nah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would sign a prenup.
Smell the Roses.
Listen, I would not
That's
have
rare.
a problem with the prenup. There are things that I would have a problem with going into the prenup. Like because I've seen prenups that are let me finish.
Said, oh,
I worked for attorneys that did estates and wrote wills and did prenups, and
Sure.
some men can be very anal. They'll say stuff like you can't gain 45 pounds after like the second baby, or you can't ever cut your hair, or things like that. Things like that I would have a problem with, but you walking out with what you came in with and me leaving with what I came in with, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Well, Smell the Rose, I want to ask you about this because this kind of leads into the whole boss babe thing.
Right.
My last girlfriend that I had, we got into an argument about this prenup thing, right? And this goes to the conversation about expectations, right? So I at the time, she made more money than me at the time. So I was just like, if you wanted to, if you actually wanted to get married down the line, I'm guessing you want to do a prenup. And she was like, yeah. And she was like, yeah, she want to do a prenup because she makes X amount of dollars. She want to keep her money, da-da-da-da-da. I had no problem.
Sure.
Then I hit my shit. My shit went up. I was like, yeah, remember that stuff you was talking about prenup? That's probably good because, I'm doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? So, I have mine. You got yours, all that. Then I got
like, talk that shit now.
Right. Keep that same energy.
Then I got hit with, well, what you want to come into the marriage already thinking we're going to get a divorce? Why you already got that mindset coming
Well, you said
manipulator. That's a manipulative woman waiting on the time to strike.
Out the gate. I was like, but you said in the beginning, like you wanted to do a prenup. She was like, yeah, but you're coming into it with a mindset that you already gonna leave.
Well, what was the difference between her mindset then and your mindset when you were having? See,
Nothing.
That's the thing about women. Like, that's why you have to be like all the smoke. You have to just know who you are as a man, and nothing can shake you. Like there have been so many flighty, stupid ideas that I have brought to my husband, and he just shot him down. And listen, now I don't even come to him, because I know that it's a stupid idea, it's not going, not that it's,
No, I get it.
Mean well, not that I don't mean well
you're
behind
not well
it.
intentioned.
Right.
Yeah.
But when I started this like YouTube stuff, right, I wanted to go out and spend like $3,000 on like equipment and stuff. And my husband was like, no. No, like how many times do we do this with you where you get a new hobby and I'm buying you 15 different size bowling balls and you go to the bowling alley once a month? Like, no, we're not doing this. So you show me that you're serious about it. And as you grow, I'll get you your equipment. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Show me some
I
numbers.
just
Show me
Huh?
That's
some
just
numbers.
logical
Give us
thinking.
progress,
That's
and then
why.
we'll invest
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
But
Right.
do you know how many times I was mad at him for telling me no, and I did exactly what he knew I was going to do. I bought all this stuff I thought I wanted to do, and then I didn't want to do it anymore, and I was just like, I'm sorry, and that just gets that gets annoying to men. And so
Wow.
now at 44, I know by all of the times that he's had to lecture me, I give myself the lecture he will give me. It's like, okay, this is okay, all right. I already know. I ain't gonna say nothing to him until I've hit these milestones. And then he can't tell me no, because he'll see that I'm serious. But
Right.
there's been so many times where I've just been flighty over things, and so you have to be the kind of man that just will not shake at a woman's tears.
Yeah.
My
capitulate.
husband
No
don't care if I
capitulation.
cry. He
Right.
don't care if I'm begging on my knees are bloody. Girl, this ain't gonna
Damn.
work. This
Nah,
ain't
yeah.
gonna
Sounds
work
like
for us.
Melody. No, that
And I
sounds
don't
exactly
care
to
if you
me.
cry. I don't care if you go tell your mama. I don't care if your daddy come talk to me, or he'll tell me, go tell your dad what you just told me.
Right.
And then I'll be like, no, I ain't gonna go tell my dad. And then he'll be like, well, then why the fuck you asking me? Why
Doesn't
you?
front the bill.
And so I'll just let it go.
my God.
I
Smell the
mean,
Roses thought she was gonna be Oprah with that $3,000 package.
listen,
I'm trying to tell you.
Right?
I still want headphones like you and Ali. Y'all killing me with y'all headphones. I want headphones, but he's like, no, I want a camera. He's like, no, get another 1,000 subscribers. I'll
There
get
you go. Show me some analytics, and then we'll talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has
So-
to make
so
logical
look, so-
sense. for us.
So let me help you out, Samson. If you really want to get married, bro, I say take these steps. You don't have to listen to nothing I'm saying, but this is what I was married before for 9.5 years. Take these steps, right? If you really think she's the one for you, you love her that much, get a domestic partnership first. And after 5 years she's still around, then you get married to her. Because domestic partnerships cost $50. That's it. A marriage costs way more. So I would say do that first. And if she hangs around for the next 5 years and you think she's the one, get married. Because once you get married, the domestic partnership dissolves and then it's like it never happened. So just do it. Take those steps first.
Okay.
Complex, man. I would say, man, in 2026, just the dynamics that we seeing, the numbers, I think everything needs to be on the table for men. Look, I've been married over 20 something years, but looking at what people got to go through now, man, I would do a lot of stuff differently. Like they said, either a prenup or I'm doing
yeah.
spiritual wedding. Especially if you're a brother that got some resources. It's like, hey, I understand what Smell the Roses, and that's good. She got them standards, but it's like, man, we got to have our standards too. So it's like, listen, here's the dynamic I'm willing to do. You either on board or you ain't. You just got to
Yeah,
be cool with letting them walk.
Because
Samson, how old are you?
I'm outside right
What was
now.
that?
Like,
How old are
and
you, Samson?
I'm 35. I'm 35.
35.
Time has changed
Yeah,
dramatically.
like,
So
I'm outside right now. Complex. It's either I do the Smell the Roses, Wolf Stacks. If I do the domestic partnership, or I got to try to combine them like the Infinity Stones and like get like.
you don't have to.
Yeah.
But
How
see,
long
that's
you
the
been talking-
thing.
How long
We
you been
can
talking to
only
the girl
give-
that you're dealing with?
You said what?
How long you been talking to the woman that you've been dealing with?
I just started talking to her. We only been talking like about 9
Like
months.
less than 90
Oh,
days.
so it's fresh.
9,
Okay.
10 months. But
Okay.
but because she on a biological clock, you know what I'm saying? We around the
Don't
same
rush
age.
because of that.
Ain't
That's
got
gotta be
to
the
do
scary
Don't do it.
part.
Don't
Yeah,
do
got
it, bro.
nothing
Don't
to
do
do
it.
with
I
Right.
want them, JB. So she's like, we gotta, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, you gotta do this. And I'm basically like, nah, but at the same
Anytime
time,
somebody tells you you gotta buy now, scam
yeah,
money.
it's like a time.
That's
It's like a
damn like it.
timeshare.
They're saying you
Yeah.
gotta
She's trying to
buy
wrap
now,
you up, bro.
scam like
She's
it.
trying to wrap you
milk.
up like a burrito.
Trying to trap you with
It's
spoiled milk.
to her because she's in that point to where she waited so long, and then
Nobody
she's gonna
buying
put
no
that
spoiled
pressure
milk.
where it's like, oh, I need you to go
Ali,
ahead
I
and
need to jump in,
give me a
man, but I
baby and
gotta
wife
hop
me up,
off.
but
Gotta head
don't
to work,
rush it
man.
for her.
I just wanted to do things right and say, peace to everybody, and I'll holler at y'all later on.
All right,
Peace.
complex.
Much love to you, my brother Complex. Thank you so
All
much
right,
for
I'll be
coming
back,
through.
man. This was fun. I had a good time. I'll be back.
Yes, sir. No
right.
doubt.
Yeah,
Yeah, brother,
Samson
don't-
better be careful out there, boy. You about to be at the courthouse crying with Tyrese.
It's wild.
$3,000 a month.
Don't jump the broom, and don't let nobody put you on no time stamp, because you'll be buying spoiled milk at that point, brother. I'm telling you.
It's a possibility. Yeah, that is true. Yeah. If you're in a situation where you got to be rushed to meet her, biological clock, because she wasted, her years waiting so late, that's going to be problematic. I had a sister-in-law that kind of did that, and it ended up backfiring on her. She got a kid out of it, but dude she picked wasn't a good candidate because she was just so thirsty to have one. And then she got put in a weird situation. And I know guys that have done the same bad situation. So
let me ask y'all a question. Should you marry and I'm being honest too, all this leadership conversations, right? But then we get to the woman and I'm gonna start with Mr. Fantastic. Put you on the spot real quick, Mr. Fantastic. Should you marry a woman that's above 30? If she's still single, if she still hasn't gotten married, do you think it's just like a man showing up supposedly broke 30, 40 years old, would say he probably not even ever going to get his stuff together, I would think, because we already justified that a man who broke supposedly in the leader, right? But in the same degree, if we're going to treat men like this, not say we accepted it, if a woman is still not married by 30 years old, is that woman typically not going to marry? And again, let me just ask the main thing so we can get to the conversation. Should you marry a woman that's that's above 30?
Yeah, the average marrying age for everybody is right at 30. So all intents and purposes, if she don't got a kid and you checked everything out, what's the name? Yeah, definitely, because your relationship should start before then, right? Now, if you're saying you should just start the whole process, I still say
so
yeah.
My bad. A single woman. Should you get with a woman above 30 that's still single? Should you marry a woman above 30 that's still single? That's the main question. I'm sorry if it came off the wrong way.
I'm not for the marriage, but for the sake of the conversation, that's not a bad thing. And now we're talking 40 or 35, I would say, but 30, anything 30, I'll say 30 to 33 is reasonable.
Okay. And I'm gonna ask everybody before we open it up. Hold on, Fantastic went. So JB, should you marry a woman who's still single after 30?
If I was single, I'm not gonna lie, that would be scary because I feel like it's better when you're able to find something early on, like maybe like after high school, early 20s or whatnot, and get married. After 30, I'm gonna say no.
Okay. How about you, my brother, Sophisticated Jerk?
Yeah, I would say yes. If she was like working towards something, say like she was like going to medical school, something that was like a goal, then that would be a little different because I could understand why she wasn't married. She was working towards something. But yeah, if it didn't have nothing along them lines, then yeah, that's a red flag.
Okay. How about you, Mont? Should you marry a woman if she's still single over 30?
I don't think that matters at all.
Okay. All right. I'll come back to you too. Poppy, should you marry a woman above 30 that's still single? You on mute, my brother.
You muted.
Rookie mistake. The rookie mistake, man.
Oh shit! Hey, fam, don't start with me, man. I know they're in the mood today.
Oh my God! Oh man!
How you doing today?
Hey! Don't be over pursuing.
Boy, this light skinned boy, man. Man, I hope everybody had a good waking, man. Listen, yes, because isn't that like the age they getting married right now anyway?
So the average age that man's supposed to get married is 30. The average age women get married is 29.
Yes, and they start having kids later, like mid-30s. Even you see a bunch of 40-year-old joints having kids. But yes, it sounds. However, you got to look for the red flags.
Okay. All right. How about you? Hold on. How about you? All the smoke. Should a man get married with a woman, a single woman, if after 30? Should he give her Should he give access to his ring? Should he give her a ring? Should he get married with her if she's above 30?
Absolutely not. Cause she ain't figured. She ain't figured.
Not yet. We're gonna open the panel.
I got you.
My brother JB.
Oh yeah, you asked me already.
Oh yeah, I sure did, my brother. Yeah. I just want to ask you twice. Make it nice. You know what I'm saying? My brother Samson, should you marry a woman over 30 that?
And man, Come
single.
back to me after we had this talk, because you know I don't.
Oh yeah, he's
I
trying to
can't.
figure it out.
Let's talk about it.
What's going on, man?
Ask you again at the end, man. Ask you again at the end, bro.
Ah, dang. How about you, Will Stack? Should you marry a woman who's 30, who's over 30?
Oh man, I would say you should. Let's just say she's a good woman. She's having found a good man, but she's a good person. She's submissive. She's sweet. She's kind. She's loyal. Yeah, you should marry her if she has those qualities, of course.
So I want to get two people to talk that disagree, but the fact y'all saying she loyal, feminine, submissive, but she's still at 30, she's still single, and all the things she's been doing for all those years is demonstrating that she not cooperating with nobody if she's still single. But again, I'll say I think Fantastic says you should, and I think All the Smoke say you shouldn't, right? So
Yeah, right.
Fantastic. Why should you still give access to a woman and give her marriage at 30 years old if she hasn't got married in 30 years? And that's a scenario. She's single, she's never been married, and she's single.
Well, it's only 12. Let's start there, okay? Because she's a child. She's a child for 18 of those years, 17 of those years.
Oh my God!
So again, you get into the data statistics. The younger you get married, especially under 25, those marriages are more unsuccessful, right? And shout out to Sophisticated Jerk, as he said, if she's doing school or something and so on and so forth, getting established, I don't see a problem with a person, man or woman, especially again, like I said, it's a year away from the average marriage that women get married. So if she checks out, of course, personality wise, and she's not problematic, right? 30 is not a red flag for a woman to be. That's why I said if we're talking 35, now 35 is a thing. If you're the first thing you're doing and thinking about getting married at 35, that's well within the thing, especially we're talking about attractive, moderately to highly attractive woman. Okay, we know how the red flags go, but I think 30 is where we start, where the flags aren't red, but they're yellow.
Okay. All right, All the Smoke. What's your rebuttal, my brother?
If it take a woman more than 12 years to figure out what she need to do, that's to me that is a red flag. It shouldn't take a woman 12 whole years to know where she want to go in life, man. Point blank. But see, the thing is, while she trying to figure out what she want to do, there's going to be a bunch of different dudes in her box, though.
Oh,
so once you get with her, you're still getting behind a whole bunch of dudes that been in that box. So all that stuff, but them dudes gonna be figuring her out pretty damn well.
Shit like that.
So if it take a woman that long, man, we gotta stop. Listen, man, we gotta stop playing with these women out here, man. Stop letting them think that. Oh no, long as you go to school and what you think she gonna be celibate while she in school or something?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, but can I say something?
Hold on, Blanco. Hold on, Blanco, real quick.
What side you on, Blanco? You on All the Smoke side? Fantastic.
Can I respond to him first?
Yes, sir. Of course. I just want to see real quick. Fantastic. Fantastic going to rebuttal All the Smoke. Poppy, are you agreeing with Fantastic or All the Smoke?
I'm agreeing with Fantastic, and
okay, hold on. So let Fantastic keep going real quick. Let Fantastic.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say it again, right? This is an important part. This is why stats and data matter, right? Most women, okay, are getting married, as Ali said, the average age around 29. 30 is a year away. I don't think any woman, okay, is a virgin past 21 at this point, to be honest with you. Okay. I would say the virgin percentage at the age of 21, single digits. And I will give you 9% at best, and that's being generous. Okay. So worried about a woman, and again, I don't think she done did all the dicks by 30. Again, if we talking 35, we add another to it, possibly. Okay. But again, me personally, I don't want no virgin. I'm not one of these virgin niggas. Okay. I don't want no virgin. Shout out to the Scorpio.
Oh my God.
So again, going by data, stats, and statistics, where most women get married around that age. And yet again, 30 is a age to where we're both accomplished not accomplished, we're established. Whatever you're going to be doing, they say by 30 is what you'll be doing for a lifetime. So if she's a bum, I'm wiping her out. She's still working at McDonald's at 30. No, shawty. Hey, you can get this, I can get them off them legs. That's about it. But if she's got a good career path and so on and so forth, that lets me know the track that she's on for the rest of her lifetime.
Shit like that.
Fantastic. That's crazy. What she work at McDonald's and she's a wife? That'll make any sense.
If dudes are okay going behind a whole bunch of other dudes, go for it, bro. First and foremost, I didn't mention nothing about no virgin or nothing like that. What I mentioned was we're talking about 12 years of that box being used before you say I do to it. And y'all are enabling these women, and especially if women listen to you, they be like, oh, snap. So he's saying it doesn't matter how many dudes I be with, as long as I have this checked off, and this checked off, I can screw 100 dudes as long as I deal with.
That's definitely not what I said, but okay, but that's not what I said.
Hold on, let me finish. You still
right.
have to understand that women are listening to you, and and women are not stupid. They can say, okay, as long as this is what he agree with, as long as I check this box off, this box, he don't care if I lay up with this many dudes. I ain't gonna tell him I lay with this many dudes, but I can, as long as I check these boxes off. What I'm gonna say it one more time so you can hear me clearly, brother. We're talking about 12 years of her being with this guy. The majority of women ain't gonna be with one dude for 12 years waiting on a dude like you to marry them, bro. They're not gonna be with 3 dudes. They're not gonna be with 5 dudes. They're not gonna be with 8 dudes. What you're telling them, and I'm trying to keep their feet to the flame. What I'm telling them is the opposite of what you're telling them. I'm telling y'all to keep that mileage low. I don't give a damn if you're in school. I don't care if you're trying to be a lawyer. I don't care what you're trying to do. Keep the mileage low, so when a man get ready to marry you, it ain't that many dudes you can compare them with, and more than likely you will have a happy and a more stronger relationship with that woman. Point blank. Period.
What if she an introvert though? She don't have sex with many guys at all. She be introverted.
I mean, he acting like that's not a possibility. Just real quick, right, and that y'all got it, and Blanco got it after this. I'm gonna say this again, bro. So if you don't care if she's a virgin, right? Because clearly you do. If you're bringing up her sexual prowess in a number, what's the magic number? What's too many dicks? Pause. What's the number, brother?
Whoa.
He made the standard, so I need him to let me know how many.
All right. Did I say anything about a virgin, or is somebody hearing the wrong thing?
I'm not hearing anything. And there's no need for you.
Did I mention?
I'm not hearing you. Hold on.
Did I mention?
Hold on, real quick. Hold on. I'm not done talking, so I interrupt you. So don't interrupt me.
You did ask me a question.
Wait. Let me get finished because you keep throwing these little jabs in here. You the old fella on the panel, brother. You more closer to a hearing aid than I am. So let's not insult my hearing or my intelligence or my comprehension or any of these things.
You can say what you want to say. Bro. I don't care, bro. None of that scared me, man.
You clearly care, brother. But go ahead.
Yeah, you asked me a question, and while I'm trying to answer, you want to throw more questions at me.
Yeah, because you throwing jabs. You throwing unnecessary jabs.
I at you. I just asked a simple question.
When you challenge my hearing, saying I don't hear when I'm directly addressing everything you say, just because you don't like what I'm saying or clearly don't agree with it. Which
I asked you, did I
comprehension
I
issue?
asked you, did I say?
Hold on, Ali on the onset said, "Hey, what is your side and what is your side? We're opposing sides, brother. So Ben, I don't have to agree with you.
You're lying on
the opposite side of
You're lying on me.
You picking up my hearing is
lying on me. You lied on me. You lied on me, and you're mad.
I want to piggyback.
Okay, now I'm gonna say it again.
Brother.
I just need to ask Fantastic.
You literally, hold on, the brother. You literally lied on me and made it seem like I said something I didn't say, and now you're mad. Make that make sense.
What I allowing you about?
Fantastic. You do keep saying
you said that I allowing you about. You claim that I'm talking about virgins. I am not.
No, again, so that's poor comprehension. So you keep talking about my hearing. So let me talk about your comprehension. So let me help you. What it infers is you're talking about a woman's the number of men that she's had sex with. Okay, so the best part of that would be what? 0. So all I did was maximize the point that you're making because you're so obsessed with how many dicks that she's had, brother. So in your thought now, it should be a virgin because one dick should be too many. If we follow your logic that you keep bringing up.
Wait, so you're gonna double down on the lie you said about me?
I didn't double down on the lie. I just explained you the logic, brother. Hold on. Now you can't hear or both you can't comprehend. I explained it to you in plain English, brother. I know you look like Bob Marley, but even Jamaican is motherfucking English.
No, that works so
dumb. English too, brother. The dreadlocks don't make you understand English, brother.
That works on dumb people. Look at you.
Light in there now. Light up, brother.
You literally lied and said that I was talking about a virgin, and now you're backtracking.
You said that. Never said you said that, brother.
Anybody can rewind.
You can't come in. I never said you said
I
that.
said less mileage.
Fantastic. I
You
do
said
think you're being
zero. Hold on,
unreasonable.
hold on. Did
when
I
you-
or did I not make it clear? I said less mileage. Did I say zero mileage?
No, Fantastic. I do think you're being unreasonable.
Saying that I don't have
when you do
proper
go to
comprehension skills.
when you
Do
when
you
you
not understand what
Now
less
you
mileage
can't hear
means?
because I said that
If
clearly. I
if
haven't
do you
put it in
own
any
a
way.
car?
All the smoke was throwing at him and the Matites first, though. He was doing that first. All Mr. Fantastic was doing that. Pause.
Wait, hold on, hold
Yeah,
on.
all the smoke went to the extreme first.
Yeah, what are we talking about?
Right.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on.
Name the
Let's just restart it and make a Mr. Fantastic. Make your point of contention and let him rebuttal it, and then we'll get to the other people. All right, so let's erase that. Let's start this again. Hey, call
I'm not gonna change anything I said. The reason I brought up virgin because he is obsessed with the mileage that a woman has on her. Ali, what is the best type of mileage, Ali, if you're gonna buy a car? 0 mileage, right?
Yes.
So I just went to the best example of what he would be giving. Hold on, bro.
Yes. No, hold on, Mr. Fantastic. All the smoke. I think that's fair, right? I think most men, I would prefer a woman who never been touched. But what he's saying is, if a woman has been touched,
that's not what I said. I don't know what.
I didn't say you said
he didn't say you said all the smoke.
that.
All the smoke. Please be patient, real quick, my brother.
I'm just
He
saying.
just
stick
wanted
to
to
what
gauge.
I said. Don't change what I said.
All the smoke. He's not.
I'm not changing it.
He wants to gauge how many bodies can a woman have to still be marriageable is what he's gauging. That's all.
That's why I use the example that I use, and then that's why I asked you the question I asked you on the last back and forth. If you're so concerned, you're the first thing you brought up. Well, I won't say the first thing. I don't remember if it was the first thing, but your main point of contention is the amount of bodies that she has in 12 years, brother. You said it multiple times. Hold on, bro. You said it multiple times in both of your soliloquies, brother. So obviously, to you, that is the most important quality. You worried about who she's sleeping with. Me, I'm realistic, and I understand that a woman gonna do what she want to do, whether she's 30, whether she's 20, whether she's 40 or 60. Okay, I understand that. I'm not gonna be able to control that. What I can do as a man, and where my power is by looking at her character and seeing how she operates, see how much of a hoe, how less of a hoe she is. That's on me.
Yeah.
Okay. Again, I'm gonna say it again. I don't want no virgin at 30. That's not. I don't want that. But you, brother, that's important to you. The body count and her sexual experience. So, hey, brother, if you're threatened by a woman with a lot of sexual experience, brother, hey, that's your thing. You don't want no competition. You don't want no comparison. You said that. You said you didn't want her to have no comparison. I don't mind it, brother. I ain't never lost. LeVar Ball.
I'm sorry.
But you got it.
I mean,
fantastic. You know, that's one of the things that women do.
I don't understand how he can just.
That's one of the things.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Ain't all the smoke. It becomes a bad faith argument, brother. When he breaks
First of all,
all the smoke. Please, all the smoke.
Oh, okay, go ahead,
all the smoke. Come on now. Ali trying to be good Ali. I'm not trying to get upset on the panel. I'm trying to have a great conversation to be intentional. He's just asking you to gauge what is the amount of bodies. He's not saying the women have to be virgins, and I know you're not saying that either. Even though I think men would prefer their woman not to be touched. We're being realistic. He's asking to gauge what amount of bodies can she have that's marriageable.
I mean, it depends, man. I mean, well, no, it don't depend.
Without saying it depends.
I'm gonna say honestly, realistically,
yes.
No more than like maybe 5.
Okay.
To be realistic.
Right. He said 5 now, Mr. Fantastic.
You know what I'm saying? 5 or less.
Man, good luck.
I think that's realistic.
So I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna say this before I'm gonna let.
I want to clear something up. I want to clear something up with the brother too, because he said that I kept. I'm making that a big thing. I went on this long little rant, right? Yes. And I mentioned it one time in my long rant, and that wasn't no. I mentioned it one time because after I said it, I continued to talk. And when I said low mileage,
no, all the smoke. Just respond to that, though, brother. I don't want to have a conversation about the conversation, so y'all just have the conversation because I want both of y'all to have the conversation. That's all.
And that's when after I made that statement, I proceeded to say that that's how a man don't have to worry about being compared and all that. Only reason why I had to repeat myself dealing with that is because he kept bringing it up to me. So I kept responding back and.
But we're over that. All the smoke. I understand.
I just wanted to clear that up, man.
But we're over that part. So you said how much you say? I'm gonna make sure what you said 5.
5 or less.
Okay, fantastic. He giving you the answer,
around
5
30
or less.
That's crazy.
Okay, so
No,
who,
I already made it clear that you shouldn't even get married. You
it
shouldn't
can't.
be
So
marrying a woman
so
at
for
30.
whoever said it's crazy, if Fantastic brings up the data as well too, when a woman has 10 or more bodies, it's even more difficult for her to pair bond or stay in relationship or stay married. That's data
So
as
am I
well
wrong?
too.
That is
No, I'm not. I'm not disagreeing with you. I think it shouldn't be more than two. I honestly should be one. Like if you want to be realistic, that woman should have in her life
Right.
slept with one guy, but obviously I'm saying in regards to our preference and for her to be able to pair bond with somebody. But in
There you
today's
go.
reality, with data is showing if it's not, we got to stop at 9 because it says if she get to 10, it's going to be difficult for her to pair bond, even though women can still pair bond. I say they won't. That's what data is showing. It's more difficult for her to do it. We do as a man. Don't you think we should come to a number and say, hey, when she gets this high, it's going to be difficult for her to get in a marriage?
But we
Work
never know the
data.
number.
If you're using data, Fantastic, shouldn't we able to be all come to a number and go, hey man, because of what data is showing, if she gets to this number, it's going to be even more difficult for her to get married or sustain.
Yeah, I'm not refuting that, Ali. You could take off the shit right. Like he said 5. He said less than 5 or whatever. I'm not arguing that. My thing is, that's why I'm asking what's the magic number, because it could be 5, it could be 9. Because if 10 is the limit, right? Hey, anything between 0 and 9 should be cool. My thing is, at the end of the day, right? I mean, you're never gonna know the truth, Ali. We say this all the time.
Oh, of course.
But
we do know that because she has so many options, she won't stay with one guy. And that's
but I'm just saying, by the time you run into this woman, Ali, unless that pussy still got the seal on it, brother. Unless it still got the seal on it, you break the seal on it, bro. You don't know how many things have been up through there, bro. And we ain't even talking about roses and toys. So I mean,
But my thing is, for anybody
that shit count too.
Or addressing the point, I don't know who anybody else got a rebuttal or anybody want to talk from a certain point.
Might do, and then I gotta ask it.
So who you want to address? My brother Samson.
I mean,
it was Mont first. It was Mont
first. It was Mont first. Go ahead.
Which side you on, Mont?
Can y'all hear me too, by the way?
Yeah, I can hear you, my brother. Even though you speaking with a man with leadership, what side you on?
I share opinion. I share the side of Fantastic, but what I was going to say earlier was just like I was just trying to make the conversation more efficient. So I heard some things Fantastic said that I was just going to address, but I'm on that side of the argument though.
Okay.
I think a woman, because I don't think we can say like, oh, she's 30. So like now that means that you've been fucking everybody. You've been, been having loose pussy. Like I've been with my girl since she was 24 and she just turned 30. So, like that's a big chunk of, her life, and we engaged, and if we broke up today and we didn't get married, she would be 30 and never married, So I don't necessarily agree with the whole, oh, she's 30. That mean like, what was she doing that whole time? She could have been in a few relationships, What you got? What do you say about
partying?
No, so what's the main point?
That means she wasn't single at 30.
Hold on, all the smoke. Right? So what is the main point you trying to make, my brother Mont?
Yeah.
What I'm saying is just because a woman is 30 does not mean that she spent the majority of her time just fooling around with different men.
Now, and I agree. That doesn't mean that. If she gets that high, typically though, has she been fooling around with a lot of men? Are most women fooling around with a lot of men by the time they get to 30, especially if they haven't gotten a or if they're still single and never been married?
If they weren't in serious relationships that she can talk to you about, then most likely I think she was, they was doing what they wanted to do.
Okay.
What is more probable? That's like the question. What is more probable happening, bro? And that's why when they get older, the chances are Hunger, he has been getting bent over by a whole bunch of niggas, bro. There is no way around it. The better she looks, the more outside she wants to be, fam. Okay?
It is though, Blanco. Come on, bro.
Even the ones that stay inside. Now you got these dating apps. So the broad, even the ugly ones that stay inside, they be on dating apps. They're getting ranked through as much as the ones that are outside, brother.
Yeah, but
it's literally
so hold on. You don't believe that there's women that's not outside like that? That's introverted? The women that just go to work, come home, pay their bills, go out with their homegirls, and don't sleep with nobody like that. There's those women are out there. They might like anime.
Hold on.
They
We're
might
not
like
gonna do.
Fortnite.
Hold on. We're not gonna turn this to the exception show, please. I hate when we do that. We're not gonna talk about the women who virgins and the woman who ain't giving up the box. I'm telling you again, I find it very odd when we do these shows how hard men will fight to talk about the exceptional woman. And it looks good to women. We already know y'all good brothers. Y'all don't have to do that. Why are we gonna talk about the minority and exception? I'm gonna ask again. Slow down. For the most part, if she's still single, if you still broke, is like y'all, we supposedly we're not supposed to compare ourselves to women, right? But we do have to follow under some guidelines by the time we're 30, and they do too. So what we asking is, if she's still 30, it gets to 30, still single and not married, is it a red
Something
flag?
is wrong.
I don't agree with that.
And I'm gonna tell y'all this. I don't know if y'all ever felt this in your nature. When I was in high school and I met a girl, and I go, man, like you could sense like this, the world, like almost the value of a woman. Y'all could feel it, like the sense. And you go, I know she got a man. And if she didn't have a man, you'd go, that girl is a problem. Did y'all not feel that when y'all were in high school, that young of an age? If she didn't have a guy, that it means she's using her beauty, her sex as leverage. She's not trying to settle down.
Yeah.
Ali, I got a question for you then, right?
Of course. I'll come right here with you.
Do you think that you can identify? How long does it take you to identify a good woman? You personally?
You never know so I can look at, so the way I can identify a good woman about her surroundings, what she's into, what she likes to watch, what she likes to listen to. But like Fantastic said, like, I don't know her body count. You never really know your woman, just like she probably never knows you. Time will tell who this person actually is. And if you look back at all the exes, if you look back at all your exes, if you look back at all the women you knew and thought were good women, a lot of them were not good women. We were just younger. And it was a facade that we came across. So a lot of times what demonstrates a valuable woman that we see is a kept woman.
Don't forget my question though.
Of course I didn't.
How long would it take you, Ali, to identify if a woman is good enough for you to marry?
From the best that we can, from what we can identify.
6 months.
Yeah, like from you dating her and whatever.
So the best we can identify, even maybe a month or two.
A month or two, right?
Yes, but identify what you believe is a good woman.
Yeah. So how long would it take you to be like, you know what, this is a good decision. She a good woman. I can marry her.
Actually, let me take that back. Now it's if you
6
tell her the
months, Ali.
truth. So no, hold on. It's not that long anymore because y'all, we are all brainwashed to a certain extent, right? It's if you're telling her the truth and she's not receptive to the truth in the first conversation you have with her, you can identify if she's a good woman or not a good woman based on if you have to lie to this woman. You can tell the truth to this woman based on all our experiences on these panels. So if she's asking for certain questions and she's expecting me to lie for her instead of telling the truth, and she's receptive to it and respects it, in that instant, if I have to lie to her, she's not a good woman.
Well, I'm not asking you how long it takes to disqualify, because you can disqualify a woman immediately.
Yes.
Just
Let's not play semantics, right? Let's get we being intentional because you're intentional.
What was your answer?
So you're intentional, right? Let's say give you a month.
So what was your answer to the question?
I said a month. Let's say we say a month.
A month. Okay, 1 month. So let's say you've identified this woman as a good woman in 1 month, right? You find out that she never been married. How does that change things?
Above 30. You saying above 30?
Yeah, because you've already identified.
So if she's 30 years old and moving like that, it's typically a facade. She a chameleon.
So your analysis was wrong based on her not being married.
My analysis and my experience shows me that this woman if this woman is that good, she'd have a man.
So her history not being married trumps your analysis of being around her and studying her.
No. If I meet a woman and she's 30 years old in a relationship, I'm not trumping her because she's not married. So let's get that straight real quick, right? So it's not the marriage is not the deal breaker. It's the fact that she's been in a long-term relationship. So if she was in a relationship at 20 and she gets to 30 years old, she's still in a relationship with that guy, I would still say, hey, this woman probably a good woman and she's a marriageable woman. She's just not married. But if I get to this woman and she's 30 years old and still single, she typically is not a good woman and she typically doesn't cooperate with the men she's with.
Yeah. So I agree that if a woman is telling me that she's 30 and she hasn't been in long-term relationships or a couple of them, that's a red flag to me, right?
And if they keep failing.
Yeah, that's a red flag, right?
Yes.
If they short relationships, if she's been in one for 6 years, another one for 5 years.
If I got to her, how about this? If I got to her and she's at 30 and she just broke up with somebody she's been with for 8 years, 7 years, 6 years, it could still be like, what happened with this guy? But typically, when you ask these women, they're lying about their situations. They play the victims in these stories. There was a guy she just wasn't willing to change for.
No, I agree with you. I agree with you. Right.
That's all I'm saying. So
Yeah.
if she gets if she's 30 and still available and single, she typically is a red flag, man.
I'm just saying it's situational.
Of course,
it's situational, and it all depends on her. Like if she telling me, yeah, I was in long-term relationships, cool. That's cool for me. That's cool. That's not a red flag. If she say I've never been in a relationship, red flag. If she say all my relationships are short, red flag.
Yeah,
like those are red flags to me. But it's contextual to me. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
Can I ask Fantastic a question?
No, hold on real quick. Hold on real quick. Hey, Roses, what does this say at the top of your screen? Does it say end your stream? Can you end the stream, your stream? You're on mute. You're on mute.
Sorry, Ali. I never opened up all this stuff you told me to. So now I'm like.
But I think what might happen.
I did it right. I think I did it right. But it says you are live. It says edit, and then I guess I.
But on this stream that we on right now, does it give you the option to end on your side?
It just says
she got to go to YouTube. She got to go to YouTube to do it. Ali.
Hey, Mr. Fantastic, can she redirect while she's on live with me?
Yeah, she can.
I have to end for her to redirect.
No, she got to edit it in her thing. So whenever go ahead.
I edited.
She already did that part. Does she have to leave and it does it automatically, or what happens? Or
no, it automatically does it when she leaves. It'll just redirect them back to here. Whatever.
Once she leaves. Okay.
Yeah.
In my content, Ali, it shows me a new circle. Like when you look at the dashboard of my content, it shows me like this new thing where I never saw this before. It's like the pencil, the analytics, the monetization.
As long as you went to the pencil, you went to the pencil, you hit the customization, then you put add redirect. As long as you put it there and you added it, it should be fine. But I never redirected while I was on somebody's live. So I'm Fantastic. Have you redirected while you were on somebody else's live? So once she leaves this stream, it's going to redirect everybody?
Yeah, right back to wherever she wanted to be.
And if it doesn't, y'all, Smell the Roses has to end. So everybody on her side just come to Ilkan Ali's side. But if it doesn't redirect,
in my community post for you all, but I think I did it right, Ali. Okay. If you could just end me so that I can start.
You got to end yourself.
Okay.
You got it.
And myself, like
just IG. I'll let you know in the IG.
Okay. Yes, sirs. Thank you all for having me.
Hey, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Always Smell the Roses. Hey, y'all, make sure y'all spam Smell the Roses emoji, y'all. And if y'all don't know which one it is, it's this one. Make sure y'all spam her emoji. Okay.
And I love y'all. I don't like when y'all fight with each other.
We're not fighting. No, this is how brothers talk.
Oh, we love you too, Miss Roses. We love you too. Thank you for being feminine, being sweet.
Yeah, it's just debate.
This how leaders talk.
And I wanted to ask, just because I just wanted to know, when you guys talk about body count, I never asked this question before. Does everything sexual count? I think women would benefit from knowing.
Yes, because they think not because they could have given head to a lot of people, they could have done anal and they could have been lesbians too. And they think because they're dealing with lesbians and doing all that stuff that they're not up in their body count, so that counts as well too.
Ooh, okay.
So, and a lot of times it's when women do a lot of those things too. When it gets to that kind of places, again that women struggles with pair bonding even with women.
Yeah,
it's trauma.
You know, the stud is the worst person because they're trying to be a man to this woman to get validation, and she's validating her and making her think she could be a man. So she's being the biggest simp ever. The stud is the biggest simp in history and in the universe.
Yeah, I don't
think so, Ali.
You being a whole man, you're pretending to be a whole man for a woman, so you can be with her and she can be with you. You're the biggest simp. Imagine a man.
They will go 50-50 with studs.
Hold on, Wolf Stacks. A man.
A
man who pretends to be a man and panders to a woman is a simp. If you're a woman pretending to be a man that panders to the woman, you're the biggest simp. You're actually pretending to be a man.
I don't think studs is simps for that reason. I think they simps because they behavior. Like they the best stepdads in the world. They always gonna be stepdaddy.
Of course,
Always,
of course.
every single time.
And what's fake about that
Yes,
is that
the
the women
best
don't
fathers
got
in
no,
America.
the women,
That's how I call
the
them.
women that was what how you know it's fake about the expectations they have for them as well too. The stud ain't got to be 6'2". The stud ain't got to be a 100K earner. The stud ain't got to have a beard. The stud ain't got to have be able to make love or do any of those things. They'll be with them because it validates them. That's how we know typically women are with people to validate them and enable them.
They be with the studs for
Yeah,
security.
but
they
but
leave
Ali,
them
you know
real
what, Ali, you know what it tells me, Ali? It
What's that?
tells me that's how easy they are. That's how easy they are. Even a fake Negro can get them. Even a Timu man can get them.
And a Timu man.
That's how easy they are, bro. Yes,
That's
He
how
said
a
delusional
Timu man,
they
bro.
are.
No, that's how
delusional
difficult.
they
That's
are.
how
Easy.
difficult
No,
they are.
it's
They
easy.
can't
That's how
be with
easy.
us.
No,
They
no,
want to be
no,
with
that's
us.
how
hold on,
easy
y'all,
they
hold on.
are.
Don't do lip service and stop giving out hand jobs
And stop giving out booty. Stop
and
literally
booty.
giving out booty.
Yeah,
too.
all of it counts. All of it counts
Damn.
against you and makes you unable
Oh
to
my
serve.
God.
Okay, I love y'all.
We
Have a
love you
good
too.
Have a
night.
good one.
Bye, y'all.
No,
but
Not
the
to
thing
stop
is,
giving out
bro,
booty is crazy,
Hold
Ali.
on. Somebody said, let's tackle that one real fast before me and Mont start going. Somebody said that the woman was being delusional. Someone else said the woman's being difficult. Who said the delusional?
Oh, that was me.
And who said the difficult?
That was me, Ali.
It have to be the difficult all the smoke, because what happens is we let them play stupid and act like they dumb, but they know what they're doing, all the smoke. So they're just being difficult instead of being delusional. They know exactly what we're doing. So we let them get away with the mental health, let them get away with the fact that they ain't had no mom and daddy, even though the same mom and daddy they didn't have. There was a boy, they didn't have that same mommy and daddy as well too. They know better, but they like manipulate us for us to play dumb for them. So they want us to lie for them instead of them lying for us. Oh, JB got 2 women. His woman's supposed to be like, look, I know he got 2 women. I'm just gonna pretend like I like that, but I'm gonna let it rock out. You know, I didn't like the fact that Blanco just told me this, and he ain't like the fact he ain't like my dish, but I need to work on this recipe. I'm gonna pretend like I like the fact he said that. If women faked it till they made it, and actually made it, when they made it, they still fake that too, we would have more relationships and healthy relationships where she pretending, instead of men pretending to like what the women are doing to them, and we staying in relationships where we unhappy and it's sexless.
I agree.
Mark, my brother, again, if she get to 30 years old and she's single, she typically got a whole bunch of bodies. But if we want to take the bodies away from it, let's say she a virgin, she doesn't want to cooperate with no man. She thinks she's better than the man and better than the fact that she can cooperate with one. She doesn't want to give somebody her submission, brother. Typically, if she gets all the way to 30 years old and she will delay. So the reason that's why I disagree with Fantastic as well too. Can a woman be married? Yes, but if she gets that to 30 years old and still unmarried, she's delaying her family. She's delaying wanting to be with a man for her career and to actually compete with a man as well too. She wants to have leverage in her life before she ever gets with a man or sustains a relationship with a man. So if she ever feels like she wants to walk away, she just changes her mind. I got my own bag. I got my own money. I got my own car. I got my own degree. That's why they delay it. They delay marriage for their whole phase, their fun phase, and their selective phase, so they can go through everything possible to get the best prospect for themselves, and it still fails because by the time they get to that age, they can't get that same man.
They messed up.
Well,
by the numbers, though, Ali, just real quick.
Go ahead, my brother. Fantastic.
Yeah, just by the numbers, real quick, brother. That would be half the women then. If the average age of marriage,
I think more than half. I agree. Fantastic. It's a wrap. Fantastic.
Yeah,
it's over.
60-40.
It's fantastic.
It's
over.
It's over.
Yeah, so but it's and we agree, right? I'm saying, so with
Hold
that
on, y'all.
being the
Fantastic. Hold on, y'all. It ain't 5 fantastics on the panel. I know that.
No, it's cool. No, it was just whatever. But this is what I'm saying, Ali.
Go ahead.
So if you're a man that wants marriage, that is the pool. That is the average. That is what most of you gonna have to pick from, is what I'm saying. I understand ideally it could be, but then at the same time, there's other stats that tell you if you marry at 25 years or younger, those marriages are also some of the highest in what's in. So now you got a 4-year window realistically to be successful in marriage. And then we still know, even if you do that.
No, not success. Fantastic. All these women talk about is when they're ready. If I have to wait when she's ready to be in a marriage, obviously she's waiting for what benefits her when we get to that time. But she's done everything she wanted to do by the time she gets to marriage. But she's not getting there so she can be a wife.
They only if you do. They only if you don't.
she's getting there for a retirement plan. She's
I'm with
she's
you.
finally
I
ready
agree.
for somebody to take care of it. So I don't think it's for a successful marriage. But and I think
Well,
he's
no,
saying
that's
this is
how
a misunderstanding.
I said correct. That's what I was gonna say. So, but I was gonna say a caveat, right? So for successful marriage, but then there's a 50-50 chance of the successful marriage not lasting either. So
Right.
this is why I'm saying if you were as a man decide, I think it's going to be the same regardless. I mean, I think 30 was probably like your best chances statistically, right? Because you under 25 is a higher risk. If
Right.
it's over 35, it's a higher risk. So
Yes.
the 30 is the sweet spot. But then, like you said, you got to deal with all the other things that's on and so forth. So,
but she's not trying to be a wife. She just wants to get
I'm
out
with
the
you.
game. She wants to get out the game because she's outdated now. She doesn't
I'm
want to
with
be
you.
that
And then
old
have,
miserable
and then
woman.
Ali, then we know how the game. She wants to get out the game.
But Ali,
And because she's doing it for that reason, she never conforms to actually being a wife and actually being ready to be what a man needs. So she never can stay in the marriage because she's not ready. She's
Ali,
still
I got you.
even though she said she was ready.
Ali, she wants the title of being a wife. She wants to have her child within wedlock. She wants to settle
Yes.
down for, like you said, whatever she can get in in return.
I don't think they care about that. Fantastic.
Hold on, Poppy. Let him
Oh
finish.
yeah, yeah, she do. Yes, she
Yes,
do,
she
bro.
do. Yes, they do.
Yes, she does.
Hey, Mark, what part you disagree with what me and Fantastic saying?
Go ahead, Blanco.
I disagree.
No, mine.
that-
Not mine.
so I like attractive women, right? An attractive
Everybody- y'all
30-year-old
do, right?
woman, an attractive 30-year-old woman is going to have all the same prospects she had when she was 25. It just is what it is. If
Well-
you look good and you 30, you don't look far from 27. You look like you're 27. You look like
Can you do me a
28.
favor? You conflated an attractive woman with most women. Do most women, when they get 30 years old, are they the same as when they were 25? Do they still have the same type of man they can get by the time they get to in their 30s?
And you know what? I ain't even gonna comment on that because I
You're not
I wouldn't. I
comment
wouldn't. I
on
wouldn't.
that? Oh, man.
Come on.
Let me.
man.
I ain't even going. I can't even answer it. So.
He on his BS.
Answer
He
that
on his
question.
BS.
Yo, that's crazy.
Come on,
That's
bro.
diabolical. That's diabolical. Oh, man.
he my man with the little bussy, man. Come on, man.
Can I?
That's crazy.
Ali.
Hey, hold on, y'all. Hold on real quick, man. So we ain't disrespectful.
It's time for some super chats.
Much love. I'm way over here. Much love to my brother. First of all, much love to the 300 people in the building. Please like and subscribe, and please press the button at the bottom of the post, man. Please press the share button. It helps us. It helps the algorithm, and we get farther in the YouTube universe. Also, it's for free. All right, it's for free. Again, if you have anybody simulcasting right now, please hit their super chat as well too. Please like the show and please share as well too. We want everybody to be successful. We want everybody to eat. Whoever's typing that hard on the keyboard, man, I guess you ain't staying keyboard class. You ain't got to hit them buttons that hard. But much love to my brother Woos Dragon with the $5 super chat. Untouchables, do your thing, man. Much love to you, my brother, man. I truly
Untouchable Empire, baby.
Thank you for the $5. We were all born to be untouchable.
And then my brother Reckless hit us with a $2 super chat. I'm convinced that Smell the Roses is a unicorn. And then my brother Reckless with the $5 super chat. Just because the average age of marriage for women is 29 to 30 doesn't make it optimal. How many healthy children will she realistically be able to have? And I agree with that, especially when she gives up, especially when a lot of mothers don't want to be with their children in early development. It hurts the kid, whether we want to admit it or not as a society.
Thank you for the $5, homie, for real. You know what that means? It's our time to shine. Let's light it up.
And then my brother Rashad, just because, man, with the $5 super chat, much love to you, my brother. I truly appreciate that. And then my brother AMSM, a relationship is that word carousal break. Yeah, my bad, y'all. That messed me up a little bit. Y'all don't be tell me to say words y'all know I ain't about to say. Ellie Mars with the $10 super chat. You imposed a virgin to what he said. You impose a virgin to what he say he can do to the same thing he can say you looking for a forever prostitute. Practicing being single and mango doesn't help be loyal and faithful. That's your, hey y'all gonna have to do better with these. You're gonna have to send that one back with some editing on that one, man. Good Lord. Anybody can translate that? Hey, you on mute, fantastic.
Oh, practicing being single and mingle. I think I'm pretty sure you said mingle, not mango. Okay, it doesn't help being loyal and faithful. That's why your relationships fail more.
Okay, bomb drop. All right, yep. My bad. Fantastic, helped us out, man. Much love to you, Ellie Mars, with a $10 super.
We just got $10, kinfolk. You know what that means, right? We back on our feet again. I ain't gonna hold you. Support be healing people.
And then my brother, Pride of the Lion, with $5 super chat. The higher the body count she has, the lower the tax bracket of the man she gets for the long term. That should be the standard. Like again, what
good luck.
My brother Fantastic said, you really don't know her body count, but we can assume by her body count as much as we possibly can by the fact that she can't pair bond or stay with nobody, what she's actually doing when she's single. But it's very difficult to actually know what her body count is. That's the crazy part. Can I ask y'all this? Y'all know it matter. Hey, what's that? Can you mute it when you do that, brother?
Nigga doing construction.
Boy, pouring up that motherfucking promethazine.
Dang. When y'all were younger, did y'all ask, let's say you in, I'm gonna say high school, because some of y'all, I know y'all was acting up way before high school. Looked like JB was acting up, and I know Fantastic was, and Mont looking down, so I know he was acting up, and Sir was doing too, and you know Poppy damn on show was, and all the smoke and Samson, all y'all probably did it before high school, but I ain't gonna tell nobody else. But when y'all was in high school, did y'all ask for the woman's body count when y'all first got with her? Honestly, Poppy didn't. I mean, Blanco didn't.
No, I didn't. Ain't no lie.
Y'all didn't care. Oh, my bad. The woman that you liked, not when you were smashing. Did you ask the woman that you liked her body count?
Yeah.
I just study them, Ali. I just sit back and observe their movement, who their friend is, their conversation. And for me, especially for me, bro, when a bro starts talking about when it comes to like in the sex department, you know, like when they start comparing themselves to guys, that's a red flag for me right there. You see what I'm saying? Hold on, why men can smash 15 girls and women can't do it? She's letting you know that she's getting down the same way. I just pump her ass out and leave it alone.
What I'm asking y'all is, was it important when you was that young, when you got with the girl that you liked, what her body count was?
I think when you young like that,
because I believe that most men, I want to say all men, but I'm going to say most men wants to walk around with a woman that makes them proud, meaning that a woman that the least amount of men haven't run through her. You see what I'm saying? There is no way in hell that a man is proud walking to his job, whatever, little reunion, promotion, whatever, and 2-3 homies at the job pipe her down.
So, sir, you say you didn't ask. Would you be with a woman you knew had sex with 100 people?
No, but I mean, but you asked about
slow down.
No, but you asked about high school.
I'm asking for a reason.
All right.
So you wouldn't be with a woman who have 100 bodies, but then why wasn't it important to you when you were with a woman to know her body count?
When I was in high school?
Yeah, why was it? No, that you liked.
Right, it wasn't important because when I was in high school, you knew the jumps, you knew the bops. Like you didn't have to. It wasn't like it wasn't like you had to be like, all right, all these girls out here are just having sex with a whole bunch of people. And when I started talking to girls that I liked already, they would tell me, like, just in conversation, like I've been with one person or I've been with like 2 people that, you know what I'm saying, my whole life or whatever the case may be, and that was it. Like, but I never had to ask a girl that like right off of the bat or nothing like that, because
you just knew
that shit, and that stuff came up in conversation, and we knew the bops, like we knew the girls that wasn't
no. So you don't want to be with the woman who's the bop, right?
Right. So we knew the jump off. So we didn't have, so like you knew the girls who wasn't being touched and things like that. You knew the girls who was bopping. Yeah.
So you knew who you knew.
You can't even walk with a bop because niggas is laughing at you. You walk with short.
I'm saying you had an idea. You had an idea because especially if you was like a popular person in high school, like the word got around, like you knew what girls was jumping, what girls was going for this.
Hold on, real quick. Hey,
there was all that.
Hold on. Is some of y'all vampires?
Oh,
hey, y'all, hey, come back with some light. Hey, all the smoke, you need some more light.
Hey, my bad, Ilkai. My bad.
I know you ain't about to try that.
Hey, my bad, Ilkai. My bad, bro.
You a whole darkness out here.
My bad. Ilkai.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Ilkai.
Contrell, that sound like Contrell. Hold on, that ain't Contrell. That's Snoop. Is that Snoop?
No, Ilkai. You remember we was at Fayetteville State?
Yeah.
You was a running back at Fayetteville State?
Yeah.
Yo, this guy Ilkai is amazing, guys. This platform is so amazing. Big dog, I just want to say I'm proud of you, Ilkai.
Hey,
you are amazing, dog. This school.
Thank you, my brother. I truly appreciate that, man. That's school.
Yeah.
That is school. Not Snoop. That's school. How you doing, school?
I'm fine of you, big
That's
dog.
my man. I can't forget one of the greatest people I ever met. Man, how you doing, my brother, man? How you been, man? I miss you, man.
Yo. Okay, enough of the reunion part. Enough of the reunion part, but
How you doing?
guys,
Hey,
I just
man,
want to say that this is a great platform. I'm so grateful for you guys.
Hey, slow down, yo. How you been, yo? You one of my favorite people I ever met, yo. I hope you know that. I'm happy you. Hey, put your info in the back, yo.
I don't even know how to do that, but
you was a solid brother, yo. That's one of the best experiences ever, yo. That you was a solid brother, fam. Hey, hold on. Look at it's a private chat, man. Put your information in the back, yo.
bro, I don't know how to do that. But I'm saying to you, OG with the shades, with the dreads, bro, you've been on some great stuff, dog. I'm telling you, dog, like you are anointed, man. You are anointed.
Hey, fam. You got IG?
No, I don't do social media. I just happen to see you talking some good stuff. Yo, this man is a God-fearing man. When I tell you about Ali, he always been like this, man. Always been opinionated. He used to kick my ass in Madden.
Oh, Lord.
I'm sorry, guys. My bad, y'all. I just had to bring it back with the bud.
I was the Madden champ. I got the trophies and everything, yo. I was the truth in Madden, yo. I don't play the new ones because they too glitchy now. But the Madden's back there, yo. You could.
He gonna cut the damn game off, y'all. That's what he gonna do.
You crazy, yo. You crazy, man. Hey, it's so good to see you, man. It really is, yo. I'm happy you up here, man.
Hey, this is a great platform for black men. I mean, we don't even talk about half of the stuff we experience. I'm just grateful for you guys and God using you guys. I'm just grateful.
Thank you so much, man. I truly appreciate it, bro. And then do me. That's a.
Ali,
hey,
can I say something real quick, boss?
Alone, man. I'm just trying to get the all memory. That man, yo, for 4 years of my life, one of the best 4 years of my life. But that was my brother right there, yo. That was one of my dogs, man. For 4 years, yo. That's crazy, man. I'm just trying to
look at God, full circle. Look at God.
Hey, man. But go ahead, Pop.
Yo, Ali, can I say something?
Hey, Pop, you got to put Blanco TV on there, man.
Hey, come on, man. Stop that bullshit, bro. But yo, this is what I want to say. This is what I want to say, right? Ali, I want you to keep in mind though that you were talking when all of us was in high school, which it was like 18 years ago, maybe give it or take 20 years ago, whatever,
yes.
right?
Yes.
Back then, high school is probably the last time that you going to have the purest form of that woman. Because past high school is going to be problematic. You see what I'm saying? So
Yes.
meaning, me personally, bro, and I ain't gonna lie to you, man. For the sake of the argument, I'm gonna have to say, yes, I heard it like once or twice, but I don't remember me hearing us talk because back then social media wasn't around. You gotta understand that, right? So
Right.
meaning that those girls on our hoods was compressed to us. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, and the only way you have access to other girls is the niggas that have cars. We used to go to other neighborhoods to go get their girls too. So, but they used to be compressed to that neighborhood too. Was hoeing around? Of course, hoeing is being around all the, but at least back then was a little bit more compressed to where it was.
I'm not taking away. What I'm saying is that we might have been raised in a situation where you weren't really thinking about it, but your nature thought about it. Like you really wanted to know how many men she been with, and it mattered to you, but you dismissed it because society was changing, so you stopped asking it. But in general, if all of us saw the videos of our woman being busted down and you knew who she had sex with, a lot of men would not want to be with their woman.
They would.
But that's what I want to say, Ali, right? Back then, and this is high school puppy love. That's how I call it, puppy love, right? Back then, you pretty much knew who she was messing with. Like I said, because she was compressed to a little 5'10", like a 5'7", 10 block radius. You see what I'm saying? She was like, oh, she was with such and such, or she was going out with this nigga in the 9th grade to the 10th grade. She was going out with this other nigga. You see what I'm saying? So you kind of knew her report already for the most part.
Who on here from the hood? Yo from the hood.
I was raised in the project.
Them girls they dealing with niggas all over.
Ratchet.
They dealing with niggas all over.
My God. They walk into different high schools to get crack. No funny shit. They walk in high school to high school to get crack.
Other high schools.
Some girls don't even like the niggas at their school. They like, yo, I ain't even fuck with y'all. I want the niggas at the other school playing the other games. Like,
I think we doing the same thing again. And I'm saying this 4 hours of live has demonstrated for me how much men love looking out for the image of their women. We love doing for our women. We love supporting our women. We love lying for our women. Not you, not JB. I'm not directing at you. You've been watching what's been happening like I have. Yeah. Men love women, and men fight to preserve the image and the existence of women. Women will not do the stuff I see brothers do on these panels. Women don't go out their way to do this stuff that we doing, y'all. Like men will literally won't let a woman take care of him because he don't think that's part of his manhood. He's supposed to take care of a woman. Men literally said they do anything they can for a woman. Most men left women alone so they can get better for women, but women ain't gonna go out here and say I actually left men alone so I could get better for men. All we keep seeing is that men are actually loving women and trying to be better for women, and women don't think they have to do that.
Can I ask a question to you guys?
Of course, our brother.
Mr. All the Smoke, I just want your perspective on this. What do you think when women talk about this soft girl era, do you feel like that's a crock of stuff? Because I feel like whatever you want, you should be able to do that for yourself before you ask that from someone else. Can you enlighten me on that? Maybe I'm missing something.
Well, I mean, in my opinion, the soft girl era is the woman who's trying to figure out why her pH balance is all out of whack, and they're trying to fix it. After being with so many different dudes, now they want to be soft. See, this is the thing. I'm sorry. If y'all want these women to tighten up, y'all have to be real with them. I'm sorry. This is the only way you're going to get
a wrap, my guy.
Right.
It's a wrap.
You have to be 100% real with them. And I agree with you, brother. It's a wrap, but you might get saved 1 or 2 out of the bunch. You just might. I don't know. But for the most part, that's what I think. This whole soft girl era thing, after they done been ran through, now they want to find a sucker out there to marry them or a sucker out there to speak up highly for them. I'm not the one. I let them other dudes do that.
And hold on, y'all. Let me. I was finishing the last couple super chats. The higher product line. Oh, I already did that. My bad. My brother Claude Design Education sent us a $5 Cash App as well too, y'all. We need 90 more in the Cash App, and we just need 9 more memberships. We got almost 300 people in the building. We just need 9 more memberships and 90 more in the Cash App to reach our goals. All right. And again,
how do I subscribe?
You go to the channel and then you hit the membership button.
Okay.
Go to the money, look at the money symbol, and then when you go to the money symbol, ask for a membership.
All
right. We need 9 more memberships and 90 more in the Cash App, y'all, to help us reach our goals. Make sure you like and subscribe. Please hit the share button at the bottom of your screen, and it helps me for free. All right. If you can't donate with your presence, donate in the chat. Make sure you share this live with your people, man. I appreciate everybody in the chat, and I appreciate all the panelists, and I appreciate my surprise of a brother, man, that came up here as well, too. Man, you made my day. Hey, you know what, yo? I've been thinking about you and asking about you, too. Ain't nobody know where you been at. You been ghost, man. I'm happy I saw you, yo.
It's for a reason. It's for a reason. When you working on yourself, you guys gotta isolate yourself, and just be intentional. That's just for me, because I've experienced a lot of stuff in what you guys said, which really touched my heart, because a lot of black men don't talk about these experiences that they're facing in a relationship. And it's just very enlightening that we're starting to speak up for ourselves when we're just always bottling stuff in. It's so much stuff I want to ask you guys, but I know we do for time, but I'm just so grateful.
Hey man, we grateful too, my brother. I think sir, were you saying something? Because I don't think you really got to say nothing yet.
Bro, I've been.
Oh, you said body count don't matter.
No, that's not. Who said that?
He out of control.
Yo, what's up?
Nah, all I'm saying, what I said at the I don't know if anybody got any rebuttals. Maybe Mott was saying something. I think he was saying something. But all I was saying is that we keep compromising ourselves. We keep moving the goalposts of what we want from women, and we finally got to the place where y'all asking for peace and no problems. You can't ask her for to cook. You can't ask her to clean. You can't ask her to listen. You can't ask her to take care of kids. You can't ask her to work. You can't ask her to do all these things. And even when you asking for for no problems and peace, they can't even do that. So again, most of y'all, Fantastic, Mont, Wolf Stacks, JB, Samson, Blanco, Sir, School ain't gonna say what they won't do for women. Y'all probably do anything you could for women, but the women will keep telling you what they ain't gonna do for y'all. And I know Mont's gonna disagree.
Go ahead, Pastor.
I can't let you say it, man. I can't.
Right.
I can't let you say it without telling what I believe is the truth.
Go ahead.
Hold on.
Oh shit, here we go.
You about to tell us the truth. Hold on.
I want to hear this for real.
At least this is what I believe is the truth. I believe that you can absolutely, and this is just my experience, I will always find a cooperative woman who get down with the get down. It ain't no other option.
No, we're not talking.
Do you feel like a majority of them are cooperative?
Derek Jackson.
You said the women won't cook. You said they won't clean.
Be too fast. Don't be too fast. What you did was what a lot of sisters will go when we speak about the women in general. You go, but not me. Talk about what most men don't get, and you went, I can get it. When I talk about you,
but you did name us specifically though.
I said most of y'all would do what women are asking.
I think that men can get these things out of women.
You said most
Mont's
men
a pookie, so he gonna say that shit. He's a pookie.
So hold on. So Mont.
How am I pookie?
Hold on, Mont. You telling me that most women are cooperative and marriageable?
I don't think that most women in general are cooperative. No.
And then that'd be a contradiction to what
that,
you
said. No.
Let's work with me. No. If you say that most men can get it, but you say most women aren't marriageable, that means some of us are not going to have a woman.
I think enough women are marriageable for men.
Can you respond to what Ali just said?
Okay.
Did you say most men would do for women?
No, I didn't say that.
Okay. Would you think most men would do for what women ask?
I think, yeah. Women like. I think men will do those.
Did you say most men can get what they want from a woman as well too? You said that, right?
I believe most men can.
Are most women marriageable and cooperative?
No.
You said no. Would that mean that most men won't get women because they're not cooperative and marriageable?
I guess I'll tell you what I think then.
No, they can't do that. No, hold on. Walk it down with me again.
Go ahead.
You said that most men could get a woman. Nobody disagreeing with you.
Mm-hmm.
But you said most women aren't marriageable and won't cooperate, which means most men, even if they can get a woman, won't get a woman because she's not going to cooperate and marry you.
You know what? I disagree.
You disagreeing on what you said?
I disagree with what I just said.
Come on, my brother.
He must be in there with his lady, God.
God damn.
Oh my God, you disagree with yourself.
We had a conversation, man.
Mom gonna fight with a shadow. He gonna fight with a shadow.
I gotta do a little
Hey, come get this nigga, man. And as long as I don't threaten him, I can say what I want. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
I'm sick and tired of that nigga.
Can I tell you what I think?
Yeah, go ahead, Mark. Hold on. We got a new sponsor of the show. Good. Dr. Devil hit us with $100 super chat. You can tell her body count by how well she knows where the target is located and can tell you down to an 8-digit grid coordinate, no less than 30. Stay blessed, brothers. So you can tell her body count by how well she knows where
The G spot, maybe?
The G that is located by the hold on, it's located and can tell you down at 8 digit 8. Oh, come on, translator. Fantastic.
I don't know what the hell that is.
Shout out to my man, Dr. Devil Dog 1775 for the 100 ball. You can tell her body count by how well she knows where the G spot is located, and you can tell you down to the 8-digit grid coordinate. He's talking about coordinates. That's crazy. No less than 30. Stay blessed, brothers.
Ali, he said he didn't have your money, but we made sure he coughed it up. Thank you for the $100, fam. Don't make us run you down for it.
Yeah, I do think a woman that's overly obsessed with busting, that's a problem, I think.
Hey, much love to you, my brother. Dr. Devil is the current sponsor.
If you meet like a new one and she's constantly obsessed with, like, you know,
I'm trying to
busting and
tell
stuff,
brother,
that's
hey,
she
I'm
already
trying to tell
kind
the
of.
brother, thank you, JB.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
Dr. Devil. Much love to my brother Dr. Devil for being the sponsor of the show, man. I truly appreciate it, my brother. And much love to you helping us reach our goals. We need 9 more memberships and 90 in the Cash App, y'all, to meet our goals. All right. Now, mine.
Before you cross-examine me, can I leave?
No, you disagree with yourself. So I gotta find out. I want you to debate yourself. I'm not. I wish I could put you in a square by yourself. So
Ali, I might agree with you, right? You might change my mind, right?
No. You gonna debate you.
Hold on.
You debating you today.
Can I at least get my thought out?
Of course.
So that you can be like, no, see, this
You
is
starting to be one of my favorite people, so I'm cool with it.
I
You know what I'm saying?
just wanna
You
get
teach me leadership skills. I'm gonna master the way you talk. And when I go home today, I'm gonna talk to my woman just like you do. I'm gonna get full cooperation. I'm gonna get her to cook that meal the way I told her to cook the meal. And I'm gonna start trying to bust it open every single day. Just like that. Oh, yes, I am. I'm coming. This is my new
Shit like that.
Hey, I'm on. How much your mentorship?
For you, free. You ain't gotta pay
Oh man, that's my dog. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, man. I'm gonna keep in touch with you, brother. I need help.
Yeah.
I need help out there.
I want to react to that segment too, Mark. That was crazy.
You said
Which
what?
part? I think I know what Ali talking about.
What you talking about?
Rick?
Yeah. Oh, you gonna react to that?
Hey,
I was actually watching the end of that live, like during that moment.
That wasn't
my fault. That wasn't my fault. I was trying to
respect him how
that's
he
my
handled
dog,
it.
and he my dog too. But then when he said what he said, it just didn't. The math wasn't mathing.
Yeah.
Man, I seen it today, and I was like, damn, I want to react
That's
to
still
this.
my dog. But we gonna hold each other accountable. You hear me say something crazy like that. I've been married for 30 years, and I've been faithful for 30 years straight, and I got 6 baby mamas. The math ain't math.
Look, man, when I talk to people on these panels, man, I respect everybody because we disagree, all that type of stuff.
Yes, sir.
I can't respect him for that his position he took. Not yet, at least. I can't, when you try to talk over everybody.
Let's not. When he on here, we'll talk to him, right? I get what y'all saying though. We can say what we say, just not talk too much about the brother, because that's still my dog. Y'all still my dog too. We make mistakes. We just wanted him to own what he was saying, and own that he might have did some stuff he was imperfect as well too, and own the fact that men go through some things as well too, and that men put some women through some things as well too, but there was no ownage of it. So we had to bring him right back to earth, because when he said that, it couldn't just slide like that. You've been loyal for 28 years straight, ain't never cheated since high school, and you got 3 baby moms or 2 baby moms. So I think he's taking care of his kids and his family, according to him. And it looked like it too. It looked like he's doing his thing. So we can allow people to change, and we could be open-minded about it as well too. Just when you said that, brother, it got to be the math. Just when I did the square root of 9 and did the pi, and you know what I'm saying. Pi didn't work. I was trying to multiply times pi. It just wouldn't. You know what I'm saying.
You can let him off all you want, Ali. That's you can let him off the hook all you want. That's on
no.
you.
I'm not. No.
Get him, bro. Get him.
What I'm saying is that I said people can change. Most people don't change. And honestly, y'all want to do that to me on live? I think most people who have kids extremely young at a certain age and did certain things, they typically don't end up good parents either. So I'm gonna say that as well too. What I will say though, in their second phase of their life, they can be good parents, but their kids, because they won't forgive them from the first phase, won't allow their parents to be better parents. And the parents can be great grandparents as well too. But it's very difficult for a lot of older men and older women to forgive what their parents did to them in the first phase, so they don't let them be good parents in the second phase. I would hope if your parents are trying to be better parents in their second phase of life, that you allow them to be good parents. You know what I'm saying? You met them where they were. You met them where they were. They were growing up with you as well too, especially if you're the first kid. The first kid go through it all. And if you would have, everybody that's watching, if you had a parent that didn't know how to be a parent, and you were their first child, and maybe even second child, and they dropped the ball when they were younger, if they're trying to be a great mother and father in the second phase of their life, just be open-minded about it. Be open to it.
You're right about that. I had to end up apologizing to my father by the time I hit like my early 30s, because things changed or whatnot. My mindset towards him changed, and he started changing as well. So I understand that 100% about fathers to fathers.
And look, that happened. That happened with me and my mom Dukes. Like I had to, you know what I'm saying, walk back some things. I moved her in with me for a little while back from KC. I moved her out here to Colorado with me and everything. Like, just to show her like, yo, I'm not even holding on to that, to that negative energy no more. Like, let's move past this. Like, let's rock out.
Yeah, but I'm not about to let y'all do that though.
Yeah, let's get back.
Listen, a lot of us have bedroom parents. Let's keep it 100. A lot of us have mamas that raise us from the bedroom. She come out to cook you some breakfast, some dinner. She right back in the room, lock her door. She have company. They go in the room, and you just go and do what you do. So a lot of us have that too. So I'm gonna say with
don't make me get him to pull up.
What happened?
So don't make me get him to pull up.
Get him to. I would love that.
Not
Yo,
gonna be.
I'll get him to pull up. Maybe you want to debate him. You want to debate?
It ain't a debate. It's I'm forcing you. Gonna have to own what you did. You gonna have to own it.
But let's wait till he come back. All right. I don't want to make. I don't want to make the show about him. I want to make the show about Razak, where we was at with my brother Mom. I'll do a show about baby daddies if you want me to do a show about baby.
Sure. But Ali, that's the thing though. You can't have it both ways. You can't say, you know what, some parents are young and they change. You gotta say like, we're not gonna talk about it at all. You can't shed light on his situation and how some parents, it's the first time parents, you're young and all that. Nah, we ain't doing that.
Yeah, that's a rare moment. That's a rare moment for you, Ali, because you normally be more absolute on things.
Hold them accountable. Hold them accountable.
Oh, yo, here we go. They trying to hold
bruiser treatment, dog.
Listen.
Hey, Ali, before you go though, can I ask a question though?
Of course.
Before you go, JB, I want to hear this from you, big dog.
Yeah.
Like, what do you feel about women being able to take accountability now and being a husband? How do you ensure that accountability is being, indicated? How are you?
I mean, it's gonna depend on your relationship and how long y'all been together, but it's gonna start off you telling her the things that you want out of her and correcting them things immediately and reinforcing that. If you feel like you can't correct her, that's already a problem. Ain't nobody gonna be perfect. We all know women gonna have their issues or whatnot, but if she's willing to grow and work and change on those things, you'll be able to see it throughout time. I've been with my woman since around high school time. The man I was, that I became to being 30 was different than when I was 18, like the things I was attracted to, but we still had that love for each other and we still grew through time together. So we both had to change or whatnot. And I saw her moments in changing and I had to just like watch and accept those things. But I've always been the type of guy that hold people accountable, in my day-to-day life, work and stuff like that. I've always been that type of guy. And with her, I had to do the same thing. So she had to accept that. Now it might be annoying some of the times, me having to do that with her, but she just had to accept that to be with me. And it just kind of worked out for me. I know in some situations you might get with a woman, she won't appreciate that. But if you find one that appreciates that, I will say that's a really great quality. A woman who can accept your critique on her being accountable.
That's fire.
That's
and my last question to all the men, what was the first boundary that you was able to establish in your relationship? And is it a reasonable boundary?
Oh, damn. That's
I
got a lot of them.
Say that one more time, School.
A boundary.
Like boundary, what was the first boundary? Because just to edify what you guys mentioned earlier, a lot of times, like you said, men, we're so willing to jump in and do this, that, and the third, but we're so reluctant to set those boundaries and expectations that we have just for a look. You know what I'm saying? So What was the
The
first
thing-
boundaries that you guys were able to establish in your union or relationship?
I'm gonna just say because I was already talking. I'm like conservative kind of, especially with money and whatnot. And that's one of them things where I always show that I'm not gonna just be doing the most when it comes to spending, buying things. I was very simple, but I will say like my wife is a little bit different because she was simplistic. Also, I didn't take a lot for me to like. We were already young to it. I didn't have to impress her. But one of my key boundaries is when it comes to money, I ain't gonna lie, I can be very like, yeah, I'm not really doing that if it don't make sense. But I have my moments where I do open up. But I will say with money, that probably was my biggest boundaries that she had to respect. That it's not gonna go like that.
Facts.
I think for me, I think mine was that this was before she was even my girl, was that I'm at the point you can't communicate. I don't want you to communicate with like specifically your ex anymore. That was but for me, honestly, I was ready to just be like, she gonna say, oh, she don't know about it, and I'm gonna just move on. I used to be like real heavy on, I'm gonna just give you an ultimatum and I'm gonna cut you off because you're gonna want to do your own thing, and I'm gonna just be on. But that was my first boundary, like, yo, you can't do that no more. And she was like, all right, it is what you said that.
I would say the first boundary that I had was definitely communication as a whole. And when I say communication as a whole, I mean, if you're able to ask me all these questions about my past, what I'm doing, my finances, my goals, my history, where I'm looking at in life, what I do for work, if you can ask me all these questions, I should be able to ask you the same thing. I should be able to ask you the exact same questions to get that's how we're supposed to get to know each other. If you stonewall me or you give me an excuse on, well, why is that important? Why do you need to know that? Why do we even have to go that road? Or I'm not comfortable talking to like that. I feel like that's one of the very first boundaries I put in place, because I got to be able to communicate with you. I can't feel like I'm walking on eggshells. I can't be afraid that I got to handle you like a kid or a glass house or anything like that. I got to be able to speak and speak freely. So if I can't talk, then there's no point in me talking to you at all.
That's real.
Yeah. I was pretty much. Go ahead.
I was gonna say my first boundary is she can't talk to no man outside of me. That's not her brother, her father, or relatives. It got to be just me only. You can't be talking to other men on the side. You can't be dating other men. It's either me or nothing else. That's my thing, my boundary.
I did the same thing early on. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Fantastic,
baby.
Fantastic.
Oh, yeah, fantastic.
Told y'all he be falling asleep.
Oh my God!
I'm multitasking, brother. What was the question? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
What was your first boundary that you established in your relationship?
Boundary. Damn, bro. The first one.
Or
honesty.
anyone.
Honesty. Like no matter, like don't lie to me. That's because that's one of the most important things for me. I get in trouble for that.
Reese, man, Reese, I forgot you was even. That's crazy. You even spoke yet?
He working.
He just came up.
Okay, I just want to make sure, man. Reese been up here. I feel like I disrespected my brother, man. My bad, man. I should have recognized you a long time ago, man. But a lot was going on right now in the front and the back. I was doing some stuff, man. I apologize, man. I should have been.
Shout out to Reese.
I would. Hey, please speak on what my brother's asking as well, too, man. What's Reese? What's your boundary? What's one of your? Oh, you on mute, brother? Or something's wrong with your audio?
I'm back.
There you go. You good. So what's one of your boundaries? Yes, sir. With the woman when you first meet her.
I don't know, man.
Oh man.
Look.
Oh my God.
Oh shit. I don't lay down no rules, none of that shit, man.
Oh, you don't leave no rules now?
No, every relationship I was in was kind of organic and just flowed. There wasn't none of this shit.
Okay. So there was no expectations. It just went where it went.
Yeah, but they didn't last too long anyway. Like I've never lasted longer than a year.
Why you think they didn't last? Was it because there was no boundaries or expectations?
No, it was prison.
Hey, look.
I would have married my chicks if I didn't get booked.
Chicks?
Okay.
Chick.
Oh
shit!
Hold on. You got rebooked one time or multiple times?
Damn, it's tough.
And you doing like this? Oh my Lord!
I was with a Hawaiian chick and I caught a little joint over there and had a police escort back to Jersey, back to Philly. So that
I hate
messed
New
up.
Jersey.
And she turned to drugs and that's a long story. Then I got with another chick over here in Philly, and then I got booked, but that went south, and then I got out again and caught a Fed joint. And the chick I was with then, I knew her for about a month before they came and got her nigga.
Yeah, this is Pookie. This is Pookie, y'all. This is Pookie. in the
Good
flesh.
Lord.
I ain't Pookie. I promise you, I'm the least Pookie up on this panel right now.
Hell no.
I'm about to say the good book.
Hell nah.
Hold on. Since we-
Wolfpack, you know that word.
Hey, hold on. Fantastic. How many times you been locked up?
Locked up. Just it's temporary. Was twice.
Oh Lord,
Locked up.
you might be in the Pookie.
Oh, I know where this is going.
Hold on. The question is convicted, brother. I've never been convicted of anything. I've been in custody, brother. I've been in custody. You know what I'm saying? I've been in custody.
How many times have you been convicted?
0.
Okay, Ma, how many times you been convicted?
You petty,
for
Ali.
dirty, for dirty
I've
man.
been convicted. I've been in jail several times though.
Here y'all
Ali
go.
was
Now,
petty,
who we gonna do? Hey, yo. I ain't never been convicted.
Never been arrested.
I've been in jail. You know what I'm saying? Yo, they put me behind bars. I was never convicted though. You know what I'm saying? I've been arrested too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a big difference.
It definitely is a big difference.
Yeah, domestic. Wolf Stack. How much?
Skip. We not got some
Hey,
past that.
Skip. Never mind. You come right down here with. Actually, he right. Hold on. You might be right. Wolf Stack's not there. You know what? Yo, here we go. Wolf Stack. Hey, Wolf Stack is
You're not gonna do what you're not gonna do it like that.
Damn, Ali, that's
I forgot you was on the panel. So I think Reese got 2. So Reese called it out. Hey, Reese right. So never mind. So Wolfstack, he won the award. Wolfstack gets an award. I forgot about Wolfstack.
Hey, Ali. No, but I was gonna answer him. I was gonna let him know. Like I pretty much agree with like JB, man. Like that's always been something with me, man. I seen a lot of dudes in the military.
Hold on, what you agree with first? You can't just
as far as talking about the boundaries. I'm talking about the boundary. As far as money, like I've always been a person who's been like frugal as hell, you know, just making sure, you know, that I have what I need, making sure I can take care of my kid and all that type of stuff. My daughter, you know what I'm saying, I've been raising since she was 3 years old. So, you know, we just been rocking out. But I seen a lot of dudes in the military, you know, lose them paychecks, lose that money, all that good stuff. So that's always been something that's been, you know, close to me. Like I don't be just spending out here frivolously, like just for community purposes or just doing shit just because. Like I don't, if I feel like I don't need it, I'm not buying it. You know what I mean? And that's just what it is.
But it do sound like the conversation is interesting that he asks boundaries, and some of y'all are kind of struggling with the boundary. So I think I have an answer. Are we actually secure or are we insecure? Are we willing for our woman to do a lot of things in relationships that demonstrate are we actually secure or insecure? Or do we love her more than our security? Or are we actually insecure and need a woman for validation? Because it seems like a lot of men struggle with a boundary with women.
No, well, we listed the boundary. Well,
no, not you, JB. Not you, JB. Come on, JB. Don't do me like Mont, dude.
No.
Get him, JB. Get him, man.
Hey, JB, don't do me with that. Not me.
Nah, I ain't gonna do that, man. I ain't gonna play the game.
Don't do Mont be like, not me. I ain't like y'all. I get a woman to do whatever I want her to do. It's y'all the suckers. That's what he be doing to us, yo. He be like, it's not my fault. Y'all weak.
You got my traumatized, man.
We in church with him like,
saw his star in the east, and we have come.
Oh man.
Yo. Come on, man. Don't do us with the not me.
What the hell was that?
I got a question for JB.
You know, JB, somebody was talking crazy to him in church, and JB just reacted like he
crazy.
I did crash out of
Look, this dude right
Did you
here.
hit him with the word, JB?
Yeah, man.
That's him fighting in church.
It was
He
going.
said, he was like, the dude was like, Jesus ain't never saved me, and then JB just like try to rock him.
Well, my spirit just didn't connect with his, and it was just, I don't know, it was just on there.
And actually, after he knocked him out, he said, "Hey,
All
man,
praises. All praises.
What church y'all go to? Put it in the chat. What church y'all go to? Is it online?
That's funny.
the church JB goes, Pastor such and such."
Oh, I'm in Baltimore. I was just asking. I'm in Baltimore, so I was just asking, is it an online church or something like that?
You got to take some of those things with a grain of salt.
You gotta
Just
go to JB church. You gotta know.
You gotta know how they doing right now.
You gotta be a leader to go to JB church, and you definitely better not be broke.
Nah,
What?
don't do that.
It's a mega church then.
It's on mega church.
I got a question for JB.
Yeah.
And that's because JB he seemed reasonable to me.
Big fat.
Boy, that's hate.
Oh
boy,
man, hate.
Do you think that most men can do different things, right? Can just, let's say they started doing different things than how they currently are doing them. You
Yeah.
think they could get more cooperation out of women?
When you say doing different things, what you mean?
So let's say that a lot of men aren't getting cooperation out of women because it's something, maybe they're not setting boundaries. Maybe they giving them things that they shouldn't be giving them too soon, right?
Yeah.
Maybe that woman thinks she has leverage because of the way that man is going about the relationship.
Shit like that.
Do you think that those men can operate differently and get more cooperation out of women?
I'm gonna say no, because you said about like giving certain things. If she really like you, she just gonna really like you. Not a lot. I would say if I was back out there on the market, I would probably be difficult to date, just because there's certain things I'm just not gonna do, and I think a lot of chicks might not find that attractive unless they really like me already. You know, they want to things that I probably can't do, but if they don't, I'm like, nah, this nigga difficult probably. You know,
I'll
so
give
it's
you an
just,
example. I'll give you an example, right?
Yeah.
Let's say you have a boundary with your women, right?
Yeah.
And you don't stick to that boundary. You kind of let certain things slide. You know, you kind of forgive certain things.
Yeah.
Do you think that that's going to make a woman do more of what she wants to do?
Like a bad do what, or like a good do what? What she want to do? What you mean, like bad behavior type of thing?
Like if you don't have if you don't expect her to cook every night,
yeah,
and you don't hold her accountable to cooking every night, or for the most part cooking, you just
Yeah.
kind of let it slide. You think she's going to continue to be bad with it?
No, because see, that's the thing about like with like relationships or whatnot. It's always gonna be give and take. I'm not saying like even in my relationship, my wife don't have to cook every single night. Do she cook? Yeah, but if it's nice where she just might be specifically tired, we still have the means of where we can go buy some food or whatnot. You know, it's not a deal breaker to say like, damn, she just don't feel like cooking. This is gonna be a problem because she's always came from a place of always cooking.
I don't think you understand what I'm trying to do. So I'm saying that if a man has that boundary of like, yo, I want a woman who cooks for me.
Yeah.
And because one of the things Ali said is like a lot of these women, they don't cook and they not cleaning, they ain't doing none of that. Let's stay cleaning. He has a boundary that a woman has to clean for him, but he gets with a woman and he doesn't make sure that she has to clean for him.
Yeah.
Do you think that she's going to clean if he doesn't have that boundary of like, yo, I need a woman who's going to clean? You want a man who's going to do this, right? You want a man who's going to, and because that's what I think. I think that a lot of men just don't have boundaries, and that's why they're getting what they get. A lot of men are soft when it comes to women. We got soft spots. Right? Whereas if you made sure that this woman, like, yo, if we get married, you signing a prenup. We're doing a prenup, right? Because and we're gonna do it the right way. I'm gonna make sure you got your lawyer. I got my lawyer. We're gonna do it the right way. Because
I want to cut you off, but it's also going to depend like how early a relationship is too. Like when you like really young out of high school, it's gonna be hard to have certain boundaries and whatnot. Like usually your girl gonna just kind of attach herself, and whatever trait she has, you gonna kind of appreciate those, and then she gonna change for the type of person you want her to be. You know, like my girl, when I met her in high school, I used to come over to her house and whatnot. Her family used to always cook, and she used to cook.
But I'm talking
too.
about
I
more
used
of adults, like 25 and you know, and up.
30 and up. Okay.
Yeah, like adults that are dating.
Yeah.
I think that because it's all about leverage. You as a man, you need the leverage in your relationship.
You do. Yeah. As a guy gets older, 25 to 30 or whatnot, I think he should get the competency to where he can command a relationship a certain way. Like you said, it don't sound good. And usually women don't, I'm not gonna say they don't need to hear this, but it has to be a certain amount of control on the guy's side, you know, maybe just like in the clouds above the whole relationship. She might not be seeing it on the forefront, but she know how important he is in her life to know like, hey, the leverage is on his side and I need to still follow and do things if I still want this man in my life.
And I'm not even saying that. I think that a lot of men are going for women that don't like them, but you
Yeah.
should go for women that like you, right?
Yeah, true.
But even if you went for a woman
I don't
that
know
don't
about
like
that.
even if you went for a woman that don't like you, cool, right?
Yeah.
But you still need to
True
make sure that you getting what you want and she getting what she want.
Well, that's the thing about it. Like you said, a woman that don't like you, it's gonna be hard to even get with a woman like that because she ain't
Right.
giving a guy a shot in most cases. Like she
Right.
gonna have to like you in some form or
Exactly.
fashion. Even the using type of like I'm gonna use you type of nigga, it's still like that's rare at the same time because she gonna need to like some aspect of you to even let you in, especially sexually. Now, if you in there maybe as like I'm just giving her money just for her time and attention, now you a sucker, you know. But if you talking about you
You
already
know,
sleeping
bro.
with her, she already gave you a piece of like that serious piece of her to like let you in the door. So I would say at that point she does like you. At that point, she need to start acquiescing to the things that you do appreciate so that she don't end up losing you if she done gave a box up. That's how I look at it.
I
You
don't
know,
agree with that. I don't think that
In
means
a
a woman like
perfect
you.
world, that'd be dope, but
Hold on,
this is
hold on,
not a perfect world.
hold on, y'all. Don't move too fast. Mont, what don't you agree with?
I think what I thought I heard he said was if a woman is giving you box, that means she likes you.
So
that's
typically, if a
usually
woman,
Yes.
so typically, if a woman gives you her box, does she typically like you?
No, I'm not going to say that. No.
Okay,
Yes.
hold on, hold on, real quick. So that's fine. Hey, fantastic. If a woman typically sleeps with you, does she like you?
Yeah, majority
Yes.
of time, vast
Come on.
majority of times, yes. She likes you at least physically and sexually. What are we talking about?
Hold on. I agree. My brother, JB, you agree?
yeah, for sure.
School, you agree?
I agree. Yeah.
Papa, Banco, you agree?
Yes, man. For the most part, like
agree?
not even close.
What stacks you
No,
agree?
I don't. I don't agree with that. No.
Okay, and I'm gonna
Oh
come
my
back to
God.
both. Billy, Reese, you believe that?
Not entirely, no.
Okay, that's three that don't agree.
It depends, bro.
Sir, with that, okay, I say typically.
We don't do it. Depends.
Most of the time, if a woman opens up
Yeah,
her, most
majority,
men can't
minority.
even get sex. So if a
Yeah.
woman gets sex, does she typically like you?
Yeah, it's an emotional thing
Yeah.
for women.
Yeah. Yes.
That's
Yes,
the
sir.
primary.
Yes. And my brother,
Yeah,
brother
for sure.
Samson, yes or no, Samson?
Yes.
Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna ask some more people. Hold on. I'm gonna bring some of y'all down just a little bit. Mix it up a little bit, real quick. I'm gonna bring y'all right back. My brother, Manosphere algorithm. If a woman lets you smash, does she typically like you?
Yep.
My brother Tyson, does a woman typically like you if she let you smash?
I'm gonna say typically yes.
Okay. So Mont, why do you believe that when a woman typically lets you smash, that she doesn't like you?
Because if she cook for you, she like you. A woman will let you fucking not cook for you.
No. I'm gonna ask again. If a woman lets you have sex with her, why do you believe that she typically doesn't like you? Because I don't know a woman who typically will sleep with a man that she doesn't. If you can't even get her to talk to you and listen to you, how are you getting sex for a woman that doesn't like you? So again, please tell us.
You're holding sex too high. I think y'all
Well,
holding.
I didn't
sex
know.
like
I'm asking you.
No.
Why do you believe that most women have sex with men that they don't like?
The same reason that a lot of men have sex with women they don't like.
That's not the same
No,
thing.
that's different.
No,
That's
it's
different.
not.
It's different.
The fact that you said a mind. Hold on.
Hold on. I don't want y'all to think that I'm saying that men and women are the same. I'm not saying that.
Oh, that's what it sounds. You said the
I'm
same
not,
way.
I'm
that men
not
have
saying
it.
that.
You just
I'm
said
saying
it.
that the reason that a woman can have sex with a man that she doesn't actually like is the same reason that I can have sex with a woman that I would never take on a date. Right?
No,
a woman can have sex with a man who she would never cook for and never think about listening to.
Let's do this again. Hold on, Samson.
Typically though.
Hold on, y'all. Are most women selective with who they have sex with?
Very.
They selected, but they got all these bodies and they got all of these, but they selective.
Yes, they keep having sex with the same men, brother. They recycling the same dudes. They're still selective. Again, we know the majority of men are not having sex, and most men don't have sexual access. So, being that most men don't have their way with women, they can't just choose the women they want to get. Women have control of who they have sex with, and they usually recycle the same niggas.
And so hold on.
So maybe
hold on. You ain't the only one on trial. You ain't the only one on trial. Somebody else said that. I don't know who was it. Poppy, did you say Poppy? You said that.
Yeah.
No, Blanco
Poppy
said it.
Wolfstacks, I think, right?
Yeah, Wolfstacks, where you at?
Oh, Reese.
Maybe. Blanco. Reese
changed his mind. Reese came back to the light.
Reese changed his mind. He know how to concede. See, men know how to concede. You know what I'm saying?
Blanco, typically change everything. The word typically.
Why do you believe that most women don't have sex with the men that they like? Did he freeze up? He did it right on time, didn't he? Boy, y'all good.
Oh,
Y'all good.
perfect
Oh,
time.
oh, he's still there. Oh, you gotta think about that one. Why? Why are you? Can you hear us now?
You talking to me?
Yes.
All right, go ahead, bro. No, I actually agree with most people, bro. I say for the most part, women going to give you that box if she like you, bro. That's what I say. I say that from the get-go.
Yeah, that was Blanco. That's what I said. One Blanco is Wolf Stacks.
Yeah.
It was Wolf Stacks. I think it was. Hold on. It was someone. It was 3 people that did it.
Yeah, and Reese changed his mind. Remember?
Oh,
Reese.
okay.
Yeah.
So, man, you out here by yourself, man, out in the wilderness.
This is
Like,
my thing. If I can just clarify this, right?
Go ahead, brother.
If a woman likes you enough to have sex with you, but doesn't like you enough to do anything for you, what is that?
Using you. So I already said this. Most women like the men they deal with. They don't love them, but they like what they can benefit from those guys, and they do like connecting with them, but they just don't love them. So they want to use the guy that they like to benefit from it instead of doing what they need. So most women use the men that they like, whether it's the man that they like a lot or whether it's the man they like a little. They're not going to compromise themselves for these men, though. So most women deal with men that they can use. That's why they do that. If she's around you, she know you valuable and she likes you.
I just disagree. I've had women who like me, right? Because those women cleaned my house when I wasn't even there. Those women did shit for me. Them women was there when I called every time.
Can you pause real quick? Has your woman ever in your life not wanted to do what you asked her?
My woman? I'm sure.
Have y'all ever had a disagreement? And so does that mean she don't like you?
She did it.
No. But does that mean she didn't want to do it though?
Oh no, that's different. No, I'm talking about women who wanted to do it.
No. Has she ever not wanted to even be intimate?
Yeah.
That's what. So does that mean she don't like you?
No, it means she's tired or whatever was going on with her body or whatever.
So that's what I'm saying. And like you said, if the woman's having sex with you, typically it's some type of leverage that you have to her emotionally, or that she looks at you a certain way, but doesn't mean she won't use you. Most men getting used, so it doesn't mean she doesn't like you. She likes you. She can like you and not respect and love you.
As a man, what does it?
Can you ask it? Can you respond to that? Can a woman like you and not respect and love you?
Absolutely.
That's the point. So she'll use you and not actually love you and respect you, but she likes you.
What, as a man, right? What is something that you'll do for a woman that signifies that you like her?
Take care of her.
Okay. That
Go out in
signifies that you
public
like
with
her. But having sex with her as a man.
Go out. Fantastic. Said it. Go out in public with her.
Go out in public with her.
Cause I ain't going out. I don't go out in public when women before my lady. I'm not going out. We in the darkness.
We agree, right?
We are a secret. Why you keep it? Because you're a secret.
We agree. So if you smash her, that don't mean nothing at all, right? That shouldn't tell her nothing.
A man, we just said, listen, if a tree had a ussy, a man would hit it from the back.
I'm going somewhere with this, Ali.
No. Listen, no. It's not. It's not the same thing. A woman ain't gonna have sex with the tree. A woman ain't gonna have sex with 80% of women have reproduced, where only 40% of men have reproduced, because most women don't have sex with most men. They have sex with a selective group of men that they choose. Typically, one more thing. Even if we don't want to, we can conflate like with value too, because a woman will have sex with men that she think other women like, so she'll like them because other women like them, or she like them. So a lot of times she wants to deal with the guy that she likes or thinks she likes because other women like him. Don't mean she respect or love him.
Outside of S workers, man, the women, casual women, the civilians, bro, they're only dealing with men. We talk about majority, minority, a men that they're actually attracted to and they like in some shape, form, or fashion. Yeah. Like you said, bro, it's not the same for a man. Even a man, like, you know what I'm saying? Most men aren't even dealing with women they don't like. If we're talking about like, you at least like the woman either sexually or attractively in order to be able to, you know what I'm saying? Because there's some shit, bro, again, once you get to a level, I'm not taking one for the team and I can't do it, shawty. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying?
And think about how many girls and think about how many women done spun the block because they broke up with somebody and then she hits you up like, hey man, you single? Like, cause she's still trying to come back to that. Like she don't want you as far as a relationship goes, but she knows the sex is good. Yeah, so she don't come back and spin the block.
Also, you gotta take it back. Outside, it's outside game. You know, I'm outside right now, like right now. And as far as being outside, in order to even get to the point where y'all are even having sex, the point of entry, like the gate of entry for you even have the conversation, to engage in the conversation, to even get to that point, she has to like you in some degree for that even to happen. And I'm just being honest, before you even get the conversation, and I only know this because for a fact, if you're trying to have a conversation with her from now, like right now in today's time, just to have that conversation, that opening is gonna be a lot different than it was back then. And that's on top of the fact if she likes you, she wants to use you, she likes the car you drive, she wants some money, she wants you to buy her a drink, whatever the reason is, it's some reason for that gate of entry to open for you to even engage in conversation or to lead to sex.
Right.
Might even lead to that.
Hey, man, I'll concede to this. This is my talking point. Somebody's gonna steal it because people already stole it and used it, but don't say it. Women will like men and what benefits them, but they don't actually love men. We don't like women's behaviors and the way they treat us, but we love women. So somebody gonna take that. Just remember, I said it though when they said Ali said that you ain't giving no credit. Women will have sex with the men they like. It doesn't mean they necessarily love that man or respect them. We will. Oh, go ahead.
I think y'all giving women too much credit.
No, we not.
When it comes to this sexual exclusivity, like, and I'm not saying that y'all saying that, but y'all giving them too much credit, right? A woman does not like you just because she fucked you. At least from what I know of women, it's less in my generation. Just because she fucked you does not mean she like you. If a woman likes you, she goes against her boundaries for you, right? She goes against the boundaries that she set out. Those are for other men. They got to go by them boundaries. You don't have to go by them. That means she likes you. These women don't covet sex like y'all saying, like y'all acting like they covet sex.
Hold on, I got a question. You're very selective though, still on who gets the box. So
mine. That's what I'm saying. Mine. You just gave the answer, bro. The number one thing is the dude she don't like don't get the box. That's why bitches got rosters. Bitches got rosters.
But I also have a body.
Hold on. No. Just real quick. So mine. I know
women only got standards for the nigga that they don't like.
Look, even Rose.
That's what I'm saying. The number one standard though is box. That's the number one standard. Nigga, you are not getting this pussy. You will never smell it. You can buy dinner.
Bro.
You can do this. You can be there for me. You can do everything in the world, but nigga, you will not ever get this box. And as long as you're willing to be my fucking puppet, my fucking clown, and you hang around and me take advantage of you, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna have sex with the nigga I want. What are we talking about, bro?
I got a question.
Yeah, man. You are wrong, man, because women only got standards for the niggas that they don't want, bro. Simple as that, family, right? These bros is over here, but they going to bust it up for the guys that they like. Can they don't like them later for a certain reason? Sure, most likely those reasons is going to be is because that guy that they like usually got 2, 3, 4 of hers. That's usually how that works.
Okay, which leads me to this question, Mr. Algorithm. I got a question for you. Do women weaponize sex? Not even if you're in a relationship, even let's stick to being in a relationship without being undercover and being married.
They definitely weaponize sex. You have to understand
when you wait on them to weaponize it.
When you have to understand where it comes from, you guys. When it comes towards women, they love the man to be possessed. They love man to be obsessed about them. That's why they use certain flexes. That's why they tell you that you got their nose wide. I got his nose wide open. My man hurt somebody for me. Oh, if you try me, I could just call my one call. That's it. They want you to be obsessed about them to the point where they can nickname you dinner. You'll be dinner in their phone. You'll be like literally, you'll definitely be dinner in their phone. They'll keep you around because they know I could talk to you about the guy that I actually like, and you will still be here because you're obsessed with me. Because I can get you to do what I want you to do. And that's what women do. And guess what? The person who it's difficult for them to try to control them, those are people who they actually like. The one that's giving them resistance. The one that's telling them, nah, little mama, I ain't on that shit. The ones who tell them that and show them that, those are the ones that they fight for. They don't fight for the one whose name Domino's, whose name Pizza Hut. No, you're there for when I'm hungry. I get to do the things that the other dude who I really like don't want to do. And you would be in my phone as that. Because he doesn't like the fact that I got other dudes name in my phone, your name is dinner. Okay? That's just what it is.
Anybody got any rebuttal?
You have to choose if you want to be dinner or if you want to be that nigga. And a lot of people don't want to be that nigga. They rather be dinner and stuff like that because they don't think they're worthy enough to actually garner the woman that they want.
Yep.
They want other nigga women.
I don't think you're giving them enough.
Algorithm.
So hold on.
Algorithm. You wants to be the ancient nigga on her phone. That's the nigga you want to be on her phone.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm
Yeah.
reading this last super chat, man. We're gonna go over the Trey's, my brother Hard Truth live, man. When I end this stream, y'all, everybody, we're gonna go to Trey's live with speaking on Pastor Jamal Bryant's wife and the pastors and how they acting up as well too. Is anybody is anybody getting off the live right now, or y'all still good to go to the other live? Because we about to go.
I'm about to
over
get
there.
on, man. I appreciate y'all.
I've been waiting to ask Fantastic like this whole
Appreciate
time.
you, my brother. Fantastic.
Ali,
bro.
write this topic down. I don't want to leave this topic. We're gonna talk about this another day.
What's the topic? No, we can go over there right now and talk about it.
I was trying to ask Fantastic a
What's the
question.
topic? Hold on, what's the topic?
That a woman to fuck you gotta like you to fuck you.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what we about to do. When
She
we go
does.
with that,
Mike,
hey, yo,
you got a lot of options, bro. That's what it is.
It
Hey,
is.
y'all,
You have to go ahead.
You,
Bro,
bro. You got a lot of
hey,
options.
y'all,
He's
hit
not
this-
the only one though, but that's
hit
what I'm
this
saying.
link.
He's
Hold on. Hey,
not the
sir,
only one.
hit this link algorithm. Hit that link. Y'all see the link, y'all? Everybody hit the link. If y'all still coming over, hit that link real quick. I'm about to end this live. We about to go over there, and I will continue that discussion. I'll make sure I get it.
Hey, Samson want to ask me a question before you bounce out. I'll leave his
Been
eye.
trying to ask for the longest.
Man, you ain't no superstar fantastic.
I know, man. I ain't.
Nah, go
I
ahead.
ain't, man. I know. What's up, bro?
I guess I asked you.
Nah, I'm messing. I'm
Go
messing.
ahead. He's bullshitting. Go ahead.
No, all I was gonna ask when you was going back and forth about the marrying at the 30, and you were talking about the statistics in 30. Do you feel like for you, does you feel like proximity matters? Because when I say proximity, everybody on the panel for the most part, including Ali, has said, "Oh, it's over. It's over. It's cooked. It's over." Well, I'm one of the few that's still out here. And leaving from Atlanta, I know you in Jacksonville. I know you see him out there.
You in Atlanta?
I'm from Macon. I know what's up.
Yeah, I left Atlanta. I'm in Florida now, and I know you see him in Jacksonville.
Oh my God!
So my question to you: do you feel like the first thing is, do you feel like if they have, like, I know 30 and single is one thing, but you feel like 30 and single?
Hey, everybody else hit that link, y'all. Everybody else, we going over. Everybody else hit that link. It should just be me, Fantastic, and Samson, y'all. We going over to that side. If y'all still rocking out, go hit that link real quick, y'all.
Do you feel like 30 and single is a totally different? Like, are we talking a whole different ball game than if they have kids or not?
Oh hell yeah, 10,000%, bro.
Because do you feel like that's like better or worse? Because some people they'd be like, well, if she had kids, that means somebody wanted her at one point. And then some people like
that women say that lame ass shit. No, bro.
Okay.
She got a kid already, bro. That lets you know she's been irresponsible, more likely than not. If she has a kid, she has been married already by 30. That means she fucked with somebody that she was being reckless sexually, right? And she's got a kid with a man that you don't know or whatever. That she has negative things to say about the man. That's even worse.
Hit that link, fam.
That means you was with your box, and now you're back out here and you're trying to have another man take care of a child that doesn't belong to him. So definitely, man. Now I'm not even considering, like I said, a woman. If I'm 30, right? If I'm 30 and I'm childless, no way. But I'm different.
You would deem that more of a red flag than the
oh hell yeah, 10,000%. No question. That's not even the question, bro.
Hey, Samson, hit that link and pop, hit that link. Hey, y'all, I'm reading this last super chat. I'm just gonna close out with the music, but everybody head over there, man. I'm gonna end the stream with the music. Much love to y'all, Poppy Blanco. Much love to you, Samson. You hit the link yet? You see it?
Yeah, I hit it.
Okay. Hey, hey y'all. Thank you so much for the love and support. Thank you for the contributions. Thank you for the chat. Thank you for everything y'all doing in the chat. Y'all rocking out in the chat. Y'all making these shows. Thank you for the 43 people still in the building. We about to go over to my brother Hard Truth Blue. All right, my brother Blu-ray. I'm gonna hit y'all, send y'all the stream link, the StreamYard link to it. Get over there. We're gonna start a conversation over there as well too. All right, I'm gonna get him to make sure he's staying on that conversation too. All right, I love y'all. I'm just gonna play this music to end the live. Y'all just stay right here. It's gonna send y'all right over there. I sent the link too if y'all want to go over there early as well too. All right, just gonna hit the song real quick. You know what I'm saying? Much love to y'all. I truly appreciate.
We rise higher through the fire. Hey, hey. Untouchable empire. Hey. Untouchable empire. Hey. Hey. We rise higher through the fire. Untouchable empire. Lift us higher. Hey. Oli and Fatty, bring truth to the streets. We stand for the people, never fall, never retreat. Untouchable empire, we don't break. We rise higher, every step we take. Higher, higher, untouchable. Higher, higher, untouchable. Yeah, we step in the room and the whole crowd lifts. Truth in our blood, that's the realest gift. We talk power, elevation, transformation, untouchables. Yeah, we built this nation. We ain't chasing clout. That's for boys, not men. We chase money, purpose, legacy, and man. Ollie with the flame and Fatty with the spark. We light up the world when the whole world dark. Lift up the people that survive. We bring talk, justice, unity. Every time we swing, we don't bow down. We stand tall and rare. Untouchables, baby, we everywhere. We rise. Through the fire, through the fire. We stand together in the light. Untouchable forever. This alright, this alright. Oh, we rise higher, higher. Through the fire, higher. Untouchable empire. Lift us higher, higher. Ali and Fatty, bring truth to the streets. We stand for the people, never fall, never retreat. Untouchable empire. We don't break. We rise higher every step we take. We move with the grace. Power to the people, that's a look on our face. We don't fall, we don't run, we don't hide. Stand on truth, yeah, we walk with pride. Fame don't move us, we built on honor. Heart of a king, real warrior armor. Empower the world, that's the mission tonight. Untouchables. Yeah, we always do what's right. From the city to the globe, we shift that tone. Building up lives with a righteous throne. We step in the storm and walk through the fire. Why? Cause we got made, born to rise higher.